What's up, chat? We're back. We're back with some T5S2 games. I'm up against Freakmans from the Discord. And he's rocking Thousand Suns. I'm kind of interested in this matchup because I don't know. I have some tech, but Thousand Suns are really good. And they're good at killing Space Marines. So we'll see how we go. We're playing Salamanders again today. And I don't know. I'm curious to see how this is gonna end out. So yeah. We'll do a prediction real quick, I think, while we're getting into it here. If I can find my Twitch control, my Twitch dashboard. Hot damn. And be ready to go. Grab the prediction button. We beat out that last prediction. Hot damn. Nobody believed in me, but I believed in myself, and we got there. Salamanders. Cool. All right. Let's get her done. All right. Should we attacker defender, I guess? Do you have any questions or anything about what I got going on over here? All this weird trash that I have?
Yeah, what do the characters do?
Great question. Nobody knows. So the Apothecary Bilo gives lethal hits to his unit. He has an enhancement. He's like high OC, and if he kills a unit in melee, or if his unit kills something in melee, that they like go insane and he gets like OC 9, or OC 10 or whatever. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. It will never happen. But he has an enhancement that will it gives him an Infernal Master flip for anything but wound rolls, essentially. So it's just exactly the same ability that Infernal Masters have. But he has lethal hits, so he can flip a 6 to hit and then it wounds automatically, which is cool. The Vulcan points at a unit in my shooting phase within 24 inches in line of sight. All of my Torrent and Melta, which, if you'll notice, I don't have any of. So definitely don't worry about that ability at all. All of those get full wound rerolls against that target. And then he also chooses an objective at the start of the game, and I get he gets a 4+ field out pain and OC 10 while he's in range of it. It's just not hyper relevant, but fun, I guess. And then Adrax halves your OC characteristic while he's engaging you and gives his unit full wound rerolls in melee. Also, he has a cool flamer pistol. So those are my characters. That's what I got going on.
Nice.
Hell yeah. How did the night game go, chat? We played one battle round, and then I conceded because Canis absorbed 70 wounds from Impulsors and the entire Blade Guard unit and didn't die, which was interesting. Or 70 attacks. It was only like... Actually, one of the Impulsors shot 22 times and wounded once, which is a little awkward. I think I rolled like 18 wound rolls, and I handed him one save on 5-ups. It's like, all right. And then he lived on one, and we called it because that was the game. So yeah, and then you're Grand Coven, yeah.
Yep.
And you have Vortex on the Princey guy.
Yes.
So, you have any more enhancements? Oh, Umbrella for Crystal guy. And is that it?
Yes.
All right. Cool. Seems pretty straightforward. Alrighty. Let's do it. I'm going to roll to deploy first. I got a 2.
Yep. I rolled a 5. Do you have any infiltrating?
I do. I have infiltrators.
Infiltrators.
Yep.
Yeah. It's 1 unit.
Just one.
Yeah, you may deploy first.
I thank you. I will. And then I'll play tacticals. What a shocker. Reserves and stuff. So I'm gonna color one of my impulsors. And he's gonna get the Blade Guard veterans. So we'll just color code him. The other guys are just going to go into the transports that they're legally allowed to, basically. So we're going to do Infernus into the other impulsors. 1, 2, 3. We're going to do Devastators into the Race her back. We're going to do Eradicators with the Apothecary into the Land Raider. I definitely think we want to reserve some stuff. I'll definitely put an Invader into reserve. Maybe 2? I think you're really going to give me anything like super relevant to shoot with Invaders on turn 1. Unless you just like blitz all of the dudes up the table. All of them look like directly at me, which you should definitely do. Just run them directly into my deployment zone.
So Magnus will always get the -1 damage unless I say otherwise before I forget.
Sure.
And I have a small box over here to let you know which round I do death wounds.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Wounds of stuff.
I like it. And yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna reserve. Part of me wants to put more in, but I'm not sure. No, I think that's all I'm gonna reserve. Okay.
Put the Demon Prince Deep Strike and the Enlightened in strats.
Cool.
And 1 unit of Sorcerer and Rhino.
And then when he deep strikes, he can choose the 6-inch, right? And if he does, he gets sustains, a billion sustains, but can't charge. That's the deal?
Yes. Yeah. It gets sustained hits D3.
Yeah, he becomes like a little tiny baby Lord of Change. A cute little baby Lord of Change.
Yeah.
An adorable little guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love him.
All right, and then I'm dropping first, so I'll start the clock on me. There we go. I will place this Invader. Take a peek at the line here. And I guess you could like run super far forward at me and shoot me, but I feel like if you want to shoot like anything realistic, they're just going to trade like wildly down, so I'm probably fine with it. So we'll go here. Is that what we do? Or do we put this Invader over here? What's this line look like here? No, I want it up here. Yep, that's what we're going to do. We'll go something like this. Okay. Yep. Over to you. I think you're fast enough that trying to like dodge all of your potential lines of sight on turn 1 is like kind of a fool's errand. You just have to make it so you have to come into me in order to attack me. Because all your stuff is more expensive than mine, even though it's better. So that's good. Booboticles, what's up? Curious what I think a meta Thousand Suns list would look like. Tend to play into World Eaters Lots having some trouble. If you watch my live stream from like literally about 20 minutes ago, we talk about it quite a bit. This is basically a meta Thousand Suns list, though. This is very similar. I think this is almost one of the lists that saw play. It's not quite, but it's very close. I'm gonna put an Invader. I want to be in a position where I can get to the middle right off the rip, which I think has to be like here-ish. There is a line to shoot me through the center, which makes me sad, but it kind of is what it is. And yeah, could be a little farther back. I just want to be able to move within 12. So 5 and would be 10. So if I'm like half an inch closer, I'll be able to move it within 12, even going around the wall. If we go 4 and maybe 11 inches, yeah, so something like this. Okay, cool. Back to you. The Chaos Spawns. Pelko, thank you for the resub. Or the sub. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. It really helps out. Yeah, so Dr. Dudes, just to complete the conversation about the Knights game earlier, I think that this list is not tuned for the Armiger build. If my opponent was playing a regular 3 to 4 super heavy list, I think I would have. I don't think the same thing happens. I think I'm way more advantaged in that matchup. The Armiger build is a fucking disaster for this particular list, though, because it is it's so tough for me to efficiently interact with Armigers. And in fairness, I don't think that's necessarily unique to Thousand Suns. I think Armigers are just too cheap for being 14 wounds. It's fucking crazy. I'm gonna put an impulsor over here. I'll just dodge this line. Is this the line from this corner? Is that what this is?
It should be, yeah.
Okay, so I'll just be outside that. Something like that. Cool. Back to you. Yeah, and honestly, it sounds like more people are trying that out. Salad played something similar. It was 6 or 7 Armigers, when the thing came out, when the update came out, and he was like, "This is really dumb," and I was kind of like, "Yeah, actually, it's really difficult to be able to score to be able to consistently score, or to be able to to kill stuff reasonably." Let's put down infiltrators on the back line so we don't have to get Umbralific Crystal right off the bat. We'll do some. I'm just gonna call my sergeant the dude with the field open upgrade, because they all do the same thing, and I think he can't technically take it, but he's the only one who has a different name because of Yellow Scribe being funny.
Yep.
So I'll just assume he's the dude who has it, basically. So we'll do something like this, I guess. Just make sure I don't get shot through there, which I'm okay. All right, back to you.
Beep, 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 beep. Like this.
It's just the one rhino, right? And it's just a five dudes with a sorcerer. Cool.
Here, yep, back to you.
Okay. I will play this impulsor. I think we'll just go here with his friends inside. Something like this. Okay, back to you.
Here, yep.
Hopefully this is gonna last longer than one turn. Yeah. Well, my opponent isn't playing the smoothest brain army in existence. No shade to people who want to play Imperial Knights because they want
do you have auto advance 6-inch or anything?
No auto advances. Okay. I have to roll 6s.
Yep. These guys here. Back to you.
Cool. Let me put down.
Do you mind if I the impulsors name them 2 and 3 and 4? The transports.
If you want to, they're all the same.
Yeah, I know, but then we know which transport unloaded.
Yeah, I'll note when they I know when they become unloaded usually. But if you'd like to name them, that's fine. Could go here if I wanted to.
Yep.
The other alternative is I go over in this corner, which would be something like
Yep.
A little bit over my invader, unfortunately. I think I will just go.
The Blade Guard, are they on an impulsor as well?
Yeah, they're in the remarked one.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, you said. So let's see.
Go like that. Back to you.
So one with Infernus is in reserves.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, the Infernus and the Blade Guard are the only things that can go into them, besides the Infiltrators, I guess. So, yeah. It has to be a... If the Blade Guard are on the table, it has to be an Infernus Impulsor.
These guys over here. Guess these guys.
OG Bringers of Flame was the worst. That was definitely stupid, for sure. Whoever wrote the Triumph of St. Catherine, it kind of felt like, I don't know, it felt like Death Guard a little bit, where it's just like, this is clearly too dumb. Like, what the fuck? Like, we have like the individual thing. There's like some stuff which is a bit similar to Death Guard, but there's some stuff where you're just like,
this token marks
thought
the
that
once
was
per game ability of the sorcerers.
Yep.
Back to you.
That's what I figured. Cool. I will. I can't get shot if I'm in this little pocket, right? I don't think I can. If I just like vibe over here. The line would be inside this terrain feature, so I don't think you could, unless you maybe like deep strike on turn 1 or something. In which case, I don't know. Come at me, bro. Sure, I'll go there.
Yep. So these guys left.
Like, so there's still some stuff in the Sisters Codex that I think is like kind of clearly like really dumb, and I think that there's also
like this.
What am I trying to say?
Yep. Back to you. Slightly backwards because of his tongue sticking out. Yep.
Let me look where this Land Raider wants to go. If I go, what's the line from like here? It's like this. So if I go up here, I can get shot around this corner, but your mutts are all down here. So it would be mostly be Magnus if you wanted to do that. But you can't top 1 do rerolls, right? So it would just be like kind of trying his best, I guess, and forgetting the rest. Which does feel a little aggro. If you wanted to put Magnus like there, that feels like it might be pretty close.
Suicide mission.
Yeah, I'll go there.
Yep. Crystal.
But like Morven Vols, I think a good example. It feels like that feels like a Death Guard data sheet where it's like just like an infinitude of like bizarrely stacked
I have to
like offensive buffs. Like why?
No.
Why are we why do we have Miracle Dice, Melta, +1 to hit, +1 to wound, and full rerolls? Like what is this? And +3 attacks. 12, like what is happening? 4. It like kind of doesn't make any sense.
90. Yeah, all the way there.
But it is what it is, you know what I mean? And like
okay.
Like Death Guard is like kind of the same thing. It's like we have fire support and 5-up critical lethal sustain and -1 toughness, +1 AP, and full rerolls if we need it elsewhere. Like why? It's a truly unnecessary level of offense.
This
I go?
Yep. Oh yeah, Razorback, yeah.
If I go here, I need to shuffle a little bit. I would have to go sideways, I think, to fit him. If I did like this, something like that, what would be the line? It would be like this. Could shoot me from there. I don't think you're going to do that, though. I'm going to level with you. Don't know if you would be super into that. Sure. I'll put a Razorback in the corner. And then we're back to you.
Yeah. I can give Magnus plus 6. Or plus 9 even, I think, with the 2CP.
Well, you can't do it. You can't do... I guess you could do the plus 6. You can't do the plus 9 turn 1, though, right?
No, exactly. That's here, and then get a lot of heats. Yep. Okay. First to this guy.
I ever think that GW takes a dartboard and throws darts to determine selection of their season? No, I don't think they give it. I don't think they put it that much thought into it. I just think that they like the tinfoil hat where like there's a couple of designers who are like particular like who aren't very good at balance. Like write a codex and then it just like makes its way through the pipeline, right? Like the pipeline's so inundated because they're just constantly in codex development because of the fucking codex system, which is stupid. That things just like slip through. I don't think that there's like a lot of. I don't think that like you can assign any sort of like malice to it. I think that they just make like mistakes because the system, because the way that they've designed their system is like very dumb. Moved away from truly offensive data sheet and codex releases like Edmic and Dark Angel stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad we're not in the first couple of weeks of the first couple of months of the edition where they were so worried about anything being good that like everything was fucking trash.
2d6.
Like the Space Marine release was like from Index to Codex Space Marines took like a 50% damage reduction because of the way their Oath of Moment changed. And then like also like Devastators changed, Fire Discipline combo got nerfed, like a million different things changed.
Do they have any?
We good?
Yeah, I'm good. Yep.
Okay, let's do pods. And roll. Sleep. That's a 5. It's me. I have no scouts. You have scouts, I assume. I just have to choose. I'll choose this for Vulcan's objective in case it matters. And I think call it good.
Yep. I do have scouts, but I'm not scout.
All right, fair enough. Good luck and stuff. Give me a handshake. Good luck.
Yep.
Good luck. All right. Let's click start and turn the thing on me. Draw 2 cards and see what we want to do. Area deny, call. Can't score call. Display, redraws. Marked, sick. That's a command point, I guess. Is there anything that I could kill? You place the Enlightened so that the Impulsor can't get them, right? Is the idea. Yeah, so you're safe. I would have to somehow get all the way over here and then also kill a unit, which seems difficult. I could try the spawn, but not really. And I don't have enough attacks to kill them with an invuln save, so it's not really worth attempting. And you're on damage for Magnus or no?
Yeah, -1 damage. Like all the
okay.
Always. Basically. Let's do some dice because I already used these tokens, of course.
I have cards.
Oh yeah.
Here you go. These are the old ones, but the Magnus's cards should be the same. They some of them went into your hand by accident. All right. So I guess the interesting question is which I want to throw at you. You will be able to reroll with Magnus next turn, and you have a crystal over here. So I know I have to go score area denial. So here is an invader ATV. I'll just advance, I guess, because it doesn't matter. He's not doing anything. Oh, what's oath? Sorry, I'm just going to choose my oath real quick. I'm not going to attack, I don't think, but we will certainly open.
Gamma target.
What's up?
You're for the mark for death gamma target.
I'm just gonna discard at the end. I can't attack anything, so I'm just gonna. I'll give you a hint right now. I'll just discard.
Yeah.
I could oath Magnus. I'll oath Magnus in case he gets feisty. Get out of here, Magnus. Or we could oath. Could honestly oath like the crystal guy. Might be kind of spicy. In case he gets like, oh, it's Magnus. In case you want to do something weird. Cool. So if I go here with this, so let's advance this invader. We rolled a 2, so he can go 14. He's just gonna go to the area denial zone, and then watch you kill him, I guess. I can't like move block or anything realistically with him. Yeah, I can't really go. I can only go 2 extra inches, so there's not really a reason to. Vulcan will think about where he wants to be. If he stands inside this terrain feature, I'm just going to mark his current position. How much danger is he in? If he goes here, you could crystal and then move. So you could go there unless I put the impulsor there. Where would I have to be to stop that from happening? I would need to... The line to see him is like this, basically. So I'd have to screen like pretty far out. So that's probably not worth. So Vulcan will just remain. I'll move him in a sec. Go back to where you were, Vulcan. Oh, cool. It didn't save his bait. Good. Thanks, DTS. Let's see. This impulsor will roll in advance and see what it wants to do. Not much is the answer. I don't even think that gets me to the objective. Nope. I needed an extra inch. If I go 13... Not going inside the thing. Yeah, I needed 1 more inch. That's awkward. I will go here, I guess. I'll advance the invader. 5. I think he will go to the objective. At least make you kill him. So we go 15 with a rotate, basically. Something like that. Unfortunately, he's really big, so he's easy to see. But there's not much I can do about that. The Razzie back will go over here. I'm not really... Magnus is going to be able to shoot the Land Raider, basically, regardless of where I go. Because he could move... I guess he's only moving 14, right? But he could double move him. And then get a line around here. Or around here. But I would much prefer that you get a line around here. That's a much scarier line for you. I want it so that... Where's the line here? Oh, I put the objective in the way like an idiot. It's basically like wide open, unfortunately. Okay. So if I were, let's see if it'll save my space this time. Yeah, it should. All right. So if I were to go here with this thing, your line on me would be from way back here. Don't have a good answer to Magnus, unfortunately. I think that the only good option is that I sort of like hang out and then I make you come this way. If you would like to shoot me from the middle, that's fine. The problem is the mutt-mutts. This one shouldn't have a good line, I don't think, because of this thing. You could shoot me with this guy. If you double move, like... Yeah, if you double move and, like, rotate, you could do it. But then, like, you're here anyway, right?
Yep.
And Magnus, I don't believe... he could maybe see, but I don't think he's getting a line of sight without a double move, right? Because like the most you could possibly do is move your wing 14 inches, which is not in range. So you'd have to double move Magnus, I think.
Yes, and I have this line,
rotate,
of course, but then mine will be here.
Well, no, because you could do it from like your deployment zone. If we go like this, I think that line's a little bit safer. So I think like this, we're behind this line, and Magnus would have to double move to come get me. Because like his line looks like this, I think. Oh, I might have to shuffle like a quarter inch or something. How long is his wing? 14.2. So if I just measure 18.2, that's... no. Yeah, 18.2 is where the end of your line of sight could be. Okay, so you could get me there. Yeah, I think it's okay. If Magnus wants to come play from the middle of the table, that's fine. Because, like, worst case scenario, he would have to be here anyway, I think. Or, like, somewhere over here, which is probably as good as I'm going to get it. Let's see. The impulsor is going to... If it goes into the terrain, is it... just mark it and take a peek. Carry to Vulcan spot dot. If it goes into the terrain like this, you can see it down the line over here, but it's difficult to see from the front. Might have to... I don't even think I have to shuffle Vulcan. So there's a line this way if I do that angle. If I go sideways, there is a line from this direction, but I don't think that... Oh, there is kind of one from there. So if I go totally 90 degree, just stop you from getting the line across this line, basically. I think that's as good as it gets me.
Yeah, and if I stand like in the terrain, I get an... oops. Oh. Seem fine, yeah. Yeah, exactly. And I can right line. Because
if you go all the way over here, you can see this way, but that's fine. We can't do that with a normal move. So you'd have to double move, and then that makes this whole thing weird. And then I think we will move this impulsor. I'll advance this one, 5, to go here. Vulcan just wants to make it so I don't get like randomly a unit that walks in and shoots me really easily. So we'll do something like that. You could teleport and then double move if you super wanted to. But I don't have the unit count to stop that, I don't think. So we'll at least force it to be an empower double move, I guess. Go here and then advance these guys and see what they want to say. 1 inch, go 7. Put a guy over here. Does that change anything? I don't think so. No, it literally does nothing. Okay, cool. All these ones, unfortunately, were not what I wanted to roll. Just keep on preventing people from showing up in the back line. And I think that's my turn. Not a very good turn, unfortunately, but you are faster than me. Score area denial, ditch marked for a point. Doop, doop, pass the turn.
Thanks. I get storm hostile and behind enemy lines. First battle round to draw a new secondary. Assassination. Storm hostile. Do I?
Assassination draw is a little bit awkward.
I have 2.
Yeah, if that impulsor had rolled if this impulsor up here had rolled a 2 for an advance, I think my whole game plan would have changed. I think because I think I would have pushed this flank really hard, prevented the Mutalisk from getting easy line of sight over here, and then just trying to dominate this objective. But right now we're basically just trying to mitigate an alpha strike. Unfortunately, I just despite being the fast detachment, I'm just not fast enough here.
Back, that would be nice. Because that will be if you're aggressive 5, 7. Was on the pound of 4, 3. Yeah, if I put them way in the back, I can put them there. Fire in this. And I can move him backwards, give him extra range. Razor back, let's say you move 12, it's 4, 16. It's 3 offloads, then 18 inch, I think. Somewhere here. Put them way over there, yep. So I will go for the
Neb something, thank you for the Twitch Prime. I missed that earlier.
Command phase.
2 minds about Death Guard. Do you like that it shows that they're willing to rewrite entire faction status sheets because the faction army didn't really work very well? Do you agree they need to be trained down? Yeah, well, it's like I'm a level chat. The Death Guard's just the stupidest fucking game design. Because they're just hey guys, they kill everything. And you're okay. Cool. Do they have to do interesting things or make interesting game decisions to do that? No.
Chaos spawn.
No, they get rerolls 3 different ways. Why?
I'm gonna.
Why did you do that? Spawn. Why didn't we?
6 sets.
It's not oh, hey, we have this we have a bunch of cool afflicted payoffs or something. No. Literally, they just kill everything in the game instantaneously, and you're okay. All right, I guess. Sweet.
Yep.
It's so fucking brainless. It was clear that there was very little thought put into that entire army. Right? It was Death Guard want to be slow but kill everything. Okay, what kills things? Well, we'll keep all the 5-up critical lethal sustain stuff, which is interesting. All right, cool. And then give them rerolls everywhere and a million ways to do it.
They are going to advance.
All right.
3.
And they're just stratagems or fire support effects? You're yeah. Oh, okay. Cool, I suppose. It's just stupid.
I'd be on the objective. I don't think I'm standing on the objective now, right? Oh, yes. Yep. Yes. Do I actually want to?
Inky's here. Oh. Look it's a kitty. Hi, kitty. Thought was put into data sheets, but they need to be pointed appropriately, minus the Lord of Virulence. Yeah, Lord of Virulence is like very silly. See a thing, rerolls. Be in a unit, rerolls to wound. Okay.
Yeah.
What if we were in a one of the like zillion detachments that has a stratagem to pay and get full hit and wound rerolls? Oh, okay. I guess we could also do that. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's just like so dumb. Like, I don't know.
I'm gonna advance these guys. 2 more.
Hoping for points changes soon, so Phyllis, you keep up playing them. Yeah, I mean they need to get points changed. There's like some stuff is like incredibly dumb. Death Shot Terminators. And bloat drones are too efficient. I like the Lord of Virulence in concept. I think that the character is cool, but it's like he's like so point and click adventure game. It's like really dumb. It's like extremely brainless. I do appreciate that it did also create a lot of really bad Death Guard players though, because they're just like, oh, I can get wins by just like wandering forward, and they just like wander forward into an army that can kill them, and they just die. Like, the number of times I've watched Death Guard players just like roll over on their belly and like just explode because they just assume all their data sheets are going to table their opponent. It's like so funny.
You have the Invader. Multi-Melta. Pulsar with Furnace. Okay. So basically Magnus has 30 range. Oh wait, this is a Pulsar 2. Magnus 3 and 4. They have all the furnaces.
Fine with the biology future fire, but at 45 points, he's literally multiple fire disciplines. I know, yeah. It's the exact combo that they were trying so hard to avoid. And they're just like, yeah, it's fine. You can have it. What? Okay. I think we have to run in our strat reserves this coming turn here, chat, and then push super hard and hope that we can overload. I don't think I can. My opponent's gonna nickel and dime with Magnus all game if I don't push really hard. So I think we just have to like dump vehicles on every objective marker and then call it a day.
I need 30 range on him. Somewhere here.
Nice. You're not gonna do 2 CP full rerolls to kill an Invader ATV?
No, I have one. Because I stick this.
Oh, sure. Yeah, so you can leave it. The tracks.
This, and then I'll flame here. So even if you have infer 80V, can I make this even tighter? It's like 0.4 backwards. And in that case,
Future fire costs less than guard characters. Yeah.
The ATV.
I mean, guard characters are like bad. I think it's okay that
if you can, you can.
Militar
The Razorback
isn't the focus of the faction.
Devastators in it, right?
Yeah, it's the Devastators.
They have 18-inch guns.
Yeah, the Razorback's 48, but the guys are 18.
Yep.
With assault.
So even if you roll, yeah. So if you roll a 12 and 6, that's 18. Then you offload 3, and that will be 18. I think he is fine. Yep.
Yeah, it seems good.
So he has 24. Yep. So like this. This. Think.
Good stuff, chat. How's everybody doing? How was everyone's weekend, by the way? While we're sitting watching Thousand Suns do the thing where they take like a 20-minute turn to kill 100 points of invader ATVs.
Yep.
Inky! Snuggle me. Hi. God, my cat's so cute, chat. It's crazy. What's up, baby? You want chin scritches? Just a little bit? Yeah, you do. Can we go full screen? Mask off here? Oh no, Inky doesn't want to be on the big camera. She gets camera shy. Poor baby. Where you going, baby? Hi.
Yep. Basically, what I want to do here is Doom Bolt into this, and then double move back into the pocket again.
Okay. As long as you roll 2 up.
These
right?
guys. Yeah. 24. They should be able to do some damage as well. We can shoot there. We can shoot there. And have hopefully Storm Hostile. Yep. And these guys.
What's my opinion on Marvel Crisis Protocol? I haven't. So
angle here.
caveat is I haven't played it in
And
like
you
2 years, I
basically
think.
be
Basically since like
outside range. That's the
my last box was Hulkbuster, so since like pretty early in the set.
That's right.
I
So no
liked the
aggressives,
game's
six, yep,
core
yep.
mechanics,
One,
but I
two.
bounced off
Let me
of
look up my
its
strats real quick.
list composition and its its team construction and it's other stuff pretty hard. It's the release cycle was like kind of like irked me. So I was like playing kind of casually because I didn't really have a lot of time to dedicate to it because I was doing 40K content creation at the time. And working on Breachstorm. And so I would play like once a month with my friends, and my local gaming group got really competitive in it. And so I would show up, and every person's army would be different every single game, every single time I would arrive, like play every 2 weeks or so, because like 4 new things had released in the time since I had played the last game. And so I had no chance to keep up with it.
Shooting phase. This one does a Doom Bolt in the Invader ATV.
Nice.
8 plus 1 is 9. Do I want to take mortals? Just save. 3, 4.
Dune Awakening. Is that the survival game? Awakening's a survival one, right?
The
The answer is if
yes,
correct.
I will
the answer is yes.
kill off a rubric. So it's the big one.
Yep.
First, I'll take mortal wounds on myself.
Nice.
Take 1 damage.
What a value.
And then on the
nice.
4.
Fair enough.
Then they will cast the double move.
Nice.
That's enough to move them back in the pocket.
It's a 10 to get the 6-inch move.
Yeah.
Cool.
But I just want to actually, because you move 3 and 6, you do not have advance and charge, right?
Nope. I just move normal.
11-inch charge. So I can basically make it on the.
So I honestly, yeah, no. I think he was mathing. If it comes up, well, it'll matter, obviously. But I think he was mathing, assuming that
this guy
the only
should be
because he
24,
wasn't
yeah.
critting, the only
He is
reason
going
the
for
+1 would
the,
matter is if he
extra
rolled the extra one. So like you math
AP.
with the +1 and then see what you would need to roll to get the empowered version. I think is what he's doing here.
8 AP1 on the check. I need a 9. Try it again with the.
Yeah, I do the same thing too when I use the megalith. Like I roll the dice and add the dice, and then add the +1 to see what I would need to get to a higher version.
Channel. Nope.
Oof.
8, and they take mortals. Take 2, so
There's a
1
guy.
guy dies. Oh, that's.
You could eat 2 on the
Yep.
aspiring sorcerer if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Because that is big. I think I get an impulsor here if that guy dies. I don't want to do that to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you pull that guy,
true.
I think it's a fucking disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
That's
you can
true.
just take it on the sorcerer and not lose anybody. Or take it on the Soul Reaper and not break coherency is the other option too.
Yeah, but then no, I won't take on sorcerer because otherwise I want the damage output.
Yeah, I mean the gun's really good, right? Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Good call, by the way.
Almost.
Because that was the whole plan.
Hoisted by your appetite. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That would be not good. That would be.
No,
I mean, I'd take the free
not.
Infernal Master unit, but man, would that not feel good for me?
Yeah. Magnus will shoot everything in the invader.
Yep.
Don't worry, invader, you'll be fine. Shields. 3, 4, 5.
Is this? Hold up, before you're rolling this, is this worth AOC? You're devastating on a baseline, right? If you went on 2s, I'd be saving on 3s. And then I'd be saving on 3s against the Firestorm as well. But you probably put enough in that I still die, I think. Because you just need 2 through from the gaze and 1 Firestorm through. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to write off the Invader ATV. But I'll keep track and see if I would have lived.
Yep. So on 2s.
Maybe I should have done it. Fuck. So these will be on 4s, right? Because you're AP2 and I'm in cover.
AP2.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm slow rolling. It doesn't matter. I failed the bow, so I'm down to 2. All right.
Yep.
Probably.
Firestorm.
That's a good call here. Now just roll a bunch of 1s on this one too, please.
Yeah. D6 +3, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
There we go.
3s? No way. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4 ups? No way. No shot. No shot. Oh my god, I live.
Oh!
I live anyway. Invader ATV too strong. Let's go.
Yeah, is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys will shoot everything in the invader.
It's like that guy should have +1 to wound on as an aura or something.
Which guy? The
Magus.
Magus. Yeah.
Just get Magus +1 to wound. It built in, you know. Hey, Shuma, thank you for the resub. Appreciate that, bud.
Ezra's roll first.
Yep.
No, he takes damage as well.
Oh my god, dude, you're killing yourself right now. What the fuck?
Yeah. I'm out of shots.
Okay.
That's nice.
Also, you're killing me. All right, fair enough. You know what? Valid. Should be 3s rerolling here, right? Okay.
Set this one to a 6.
Yeah. So
9. And you
9 on
you get cover.
4s, I guess. Yeah, I don't think it'll matter. I am dead. Goodbye. Goodbye, cruel world.
Does he explode?
No, they don't have Deadly Demise anymore. It's last edition.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're just little biker guys now.
Yep.
It kind of seems like it, though, because they are the size of a truck.
Yeah. And I will... is there... No, I cannot charge anything. Nope. So I will discard Assassination for 1 CP and flip it back to you.
Okay. Sweet. Sweet. So now I have to decide whether I auto pass this guy to get 5 points, which does feel good. I do love scoring 5 points, but I guess I will roll my dice first, or draw my cards first, and see how I feel. Engage, defend. Interesting. It does mean that he's eligible for engage, which means all he'd have to do is run over here. No one's challenger. Yeah, I will auto pass, I think. So I'm at 3. I'll score 10. Oath will be this guy, I believe. So I'll just grab another marker. Oh, it's on. Yeah, you got it. You're so good at this. Do I just like give you Adrax? He's so bad in this matchup because you're gonna shoot him. I think what I do is I just run at you and then we hope for the best. Can't shoot anything but that guy and this chaos spawn. And maybe Magnus, but not really. Yeah. So sure. I'm just gonna run at you and see what we do. Because I think you're just gonna keep peeling my individual components out if I don't do that. Because Magnus is too long range for me to deal with. So let's get ready to rumble. I don't have to do any actions. I have to make sure I keep my defend, and then we call it good. My Redeemer's full, so I can't put Vulcan in it, which is a little bit sad. I think you might get Vulcan, which would make me a sad panda, but it is what it is. Who's Crystal guy? It's a yellow guy? Yeah. He's just gonna vibe. Yeah, well, fair enough. I'm just gonna draw the line to this dude. From top down is like this, and like this, I guess, if we're on the sorcerer. It's the line where I'd have to be. So we're gonna start by advancing this dude because he wants to get the table quarter. Nice, unpunished. Can't go through the wall. So we'll call that 4. I rolled a 5, so I go 17. So I have 13 more inches. I can go. If I go 11 and rotate, do I make it? No, maybe not. I don't want to touch this. $13 So if I go here,
It's only Magnus.
let me. I'm just gonna verify that I'm not gonna get flamethrowered. I'm pretty sure I don't, but I think we're okay. If you want to Overwatch me with Magnus, we're good.
I think it will be 2 points, and you not shooting at me.
Yeah, it's up to you.
And I have 3, so I still have blanking and real safe. So I guess I do. Yep.
Okay.
Begun amount of shots. 3, 6, 7.
Oh, look at him go! 2.
Yep.
4s. I live. Get out of here.
No.
You got a firestorm me, brother. Oh, it is only 1 inch to rotate the ATV. That's fine. I would have still been in line of sight either way. I forgot he's mounted. He doesn't have to pay 2. It just probably means that I can do this instead of that, but it doesn't change any of the things. He lives?
Nothing.
This is the most goated ATV ever constructed by a tech marine. Hot damn. I don't know what prayers to the Emperor they put into this thing because it's killing it right now. This impulsor is going to. The only reactive you have is over here, right? And you've overwatched, so there's no more overwatching. So he'll just advance. I don't really want to take this objective because you're just going to get rerolls on me. So I want to be like here-ish.
Mm-hmm.
So let's advance it because we're not doing actions. Ooh, advance rolls are. I had to take a turn rolling ones for advance rolls in order to get another turn where I roll fives, I guess. 1.5, 3 inches, and I rolled a 5, so I have 14 more. Jesus. So here's 8. And I have 5 more. I think if I rotate and go 3, I don't want to touch the middle. I guess what I can do is just this. And then peek the line from my engine onto the Infernal Master.
Yep.
And it'll be 20 away, which is fine. I will advance. This impulsor will advance. He doesn't really matter. He's going to go 3. We're going to get him out of this objective. I guess we'll put him in a position where he can see the spawn in case it matters, but it'll be fine. Yeah, his engine's going to peek him, basically. I don't really have another way to do it.
Definitely.
Yeah. I'm going to proxy my reserve impulsor because I think what we're going to do is end up just putting it here to fight the menace that is these 3 Zangors. They must be stopped. They're just too. It's too much. If I wanted to, could I get engaged with that? I could if I went here, which probably is worth the extra effort.
Yep. I think yeah, 9-inch armor. Yep.
Am I within 6 though? Oh yeah, impulsors are almost exactly 6 inches long. Is that correct? Somebody in chat who owns an impulsor, tell me how big this thing is. If so, that's actually really smart. If that's true, I'm glad they did that. This feels like gratuitous overkill, but I don't. You didn't give me anything else to shoot. I guess I could shoot my stubbers nowhere. So, yeah. I guess gratuitous overkill it is. And then this impulsor. Let's see. This impulsor is going to advance. Do I disembark before I do that? Hold up. No. I actually think Adrax's greatest contribution to this game is making you waste an Infernal Master shooting at him. Oh gosh, we're rolling so good this turn. Fuck me. All right. I'm gonna mark his current position. Hopefully it works this time. It does. If I go 5, 10, and 15. Go here. If I go 3 less, or 2 less and go 3, I could go here. I think that we have line to this dude. We do.
Yep.
Oh, we don't have range, though. Oh, wait. Is that measuring correctly? No, we do have range. All right. Yeah, that's fine. I'll go there. The impulsor wall has been assembled. What will you do? Certainly not kill them trivially. Doom bolts. You know what? Fair. Vulcan will advance. He's just gonna hide in the corner here like a brave soldier that he is. I don't think you can charge me with anybody. He's too far away. Those are Brick Marines. All right, that's fine. Land Raider. I would love to shoot an assault cannon at this guy, but I think that I don't think the geometry works. I'll roll an advance for it. 4 inches. We can go 16. There's no way I get my corner in range of view. So I think all I do... Could I go up here? If I mark it and go 5... Oh, thanks, statue. Who put this fucking statue here? What an idiot. What an incompetent map maker to put this statue in my way. That's 7. That's 12. Here is 4 more. So I could be here. I'm on the objective, which I don't super love. But I think if I were to give you a 12-inch aura, I think I would have to be on the objective to get within 12. Which I think we're just going to have to accept. So I'll go there. The Razorback is going to advance 3. Can go 15. We could go over... Could we get a laser cannon shot at you? If I go 15 here. Don't need that. Don't need that. 15 would get me here. It seems that a laser cannon shot would not be in my future, so I will. Why is it not fucking saving? I literally just added a snap point, and it's not snapping me. I was here. Could shoot mags with 1 las cannon. I mean,
The hunter killer.
when we're in, you know. Feels like it's worth. Yeah, we could shoot the hunter killer. I guess we would probably shoot the hunter killer. I guess it's like that does track. So I'll go rotate and 13 and just get not inside the terrain feature. Like this. And then I think you are a reserve. I don't think I'll bring my strat reserves in quite yet. The infiltrators will roll in advance. They're not really going to do anything. I think all they're going to do is make sure that they don't get randomly killed by a dude showing up over here. So they're going to do something like this, because then I would lose my home objective and I would feel bad about it. And you would like laugh at me, and you would call me names, and I would be like, "Why?" You'd be like, "Look at this guy. He's a 40K content creator. Let me take his home objective. How dare he? What a moron!" And then it would be like, it'd be a whole drama thing. There'd be articles about it. It'd be a whole thing. Okay, we're gonna do that, and then this guy's gonna show up, and then we're going to shoot guns. I don't have any declarations to make. We're gonna do the easy stuff first. It's gonna be the Land Raider Redeemer shooting everything at the Chaos Spawn. Here we go. Here is 2 multi-meltas. 2 multi-meltas. I'm not going to shoot my hunter killer. I think I'm going to hold that. Yep. Multi-meltas, go. 2 hits, wounds on 3s, 2 wounds on your invuln.
Yep. First one.
Goes through. 3 damage.
Final pain. 5 up. Takes 2.
Sweet. Second invuln.
And
hey, Dougie Spoonhands, thank you for the follow. Or for the resub. Also goes through for 3 more damage. We're very consistent today. We got him.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. All right, you ready? Stormbolter. Nice. Nice. What's your toughness? It doesn't matter. It's 1 wound. 1 damage. Let's go. Yeah, get up. Assault cannon. Twin. We don't want on 3s or 4s. T5? Threes? Nice. It's just 3. AP 0.
4 upside. What do you have?
Yeah, you're 4 up, please. Yeah. All right. Do we think a 1 wound Chaos Bond can survive the Flamestorms? I believe. 15 shots? Easy. It's basically trash. Oh, 8 invulns. Could be fine. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we got him.
Yeah.
It would have been 10
damage
damage.
to,
I don't know.
yeah.
Good job, team. We've done it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. I'm actually... Wait, can I see Magnus screen? I guess you shot at the Impulsor, so at the NTB, so I can.
Yeah,
I am now reminded that I'm anti-fly 4, which is kind of funny. I guess I'll take my stubber shots into Magnus from this Impulsor, because he has no other targets. Take this, Magnus! Yep. I have 8 shots with sustained 1, that wound on a 4. No, 8 shots, not 7. Here we go. So those just come back in. 6, AP 0.
2 ups.
Let's go! The god bleeds. My regular crappy stubber, my pintle stubber on 6s, nothing. Good job, team. That was funny. Okay, let's do this. Order doesn't matter hugely here. We'll do this Impulsor in the back. He's going to shoot everything at the Infernal Master. So I have my sustained stubber. I have to roll them separately because awkwardly one of them has an extra keyword. You are oathed. These will wound on 3s. Oh, sorry. I had a 6, yeah.
Yep.
So I should have 9. Ooh, I rolled like trash, though. Just 3 wounds on your invuln. Or on your armor, sorry.
Yeah, this guy's wounded. So on 3s, saves, dies. Do I want to... which is shooting...
It's the red one right now, and then the blue guy will also have a line of sight.
Yeah. So it's not going to work. Yep. And then on...
Just one more on a regular dude, yeah. You good? Storm Bolters plus regular stubber. No, okay. No keywords here. We're rolling for Oath. One's on 3s. Just 3.
IP 0.
Yeah, IP 0. Take damage.
Takes 1.
The other Impulsor into you. Here's the Sustained Stubber. I like these guys. I get. Oop, those will just go back in. Just get to roll a lot of dice on them. It's kind of fun. I wish I'd stop rolling 5 1s and 2s every time I roll, though. Yeah, we kill a guy. Yeah. And then we're not in 18, so it's 7 shots from the little guns. And then 3s. Ugh. 3 more. Oh, get another guy. All right. Well, I'll take it. Invader, we'll put everything into Magnus. Here is my Bolter, I guess. It misses because I rule. Here's my Melta. 1 hit. Wounds on a 5. 1 wound on your invuln. D6 damage?
I will blank this one.
Yeah, that's the one. Racerback will shoot everything at him. I'll shoot the Hunter Killer like we talked about because it's cool. Here's the Laser Beam. Laser Beam hits. Wounds on a 3. 1 on your invuln.
Saves.
Here's the Hunter Killer. Hits. Wounds on a 3. Doesn't wound. Do I reroll? Probably not. Nah, fuck it. I'm just going to note in his thing that I know Hunter Killer. This dude can only shoot these guys. Do you want me to roll it? Or... I'll just roll it. Here's the Infernus Marines. It's 20 straight 6.
Oh wait, you have the Infernus. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. If you're within 12, these guys shoot a lot. They shoot on average like 35 times. All right. I think that's my whole turn. We shot. Yep. That's it for me. I'm gonna score engage in all fronts for 4 victory points. Defense stronghold you already gave me, but I'm gonna leave it off just in case. I'll pass it to you, sir. I'm glad we got that 2 damage in on Magnus, though. That makes me happy.
Yeah. Moral victory.
The moral victory.
Cleanse and engage. Yeah.
Ooh!
Cleanse and engage.
The list is from The Mind of a Genius and Madman. Which one?
Dude,
Is
I
it
need
the
to-
Thousand Suns one or the Salamanders one with 4 impulsors in it?
What happens?
I'm gonna level chat. I've assembled the Iron Curtain.
Screen
It's
out
so
back
true.
field.
I'm gonna level. I think the impulsors are fucking goated.
Happen.
Sky Talon impulsors they shoot fucking insane numbers of attacks.
Yep.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Definitely mine. All right. Well, I don't know if I'd call myself a genius. I think I'm more of like a fucking idiot.
Do I need to CP?
This list needs to have a better win record if I was to call myself a genius. But maybe I'm just bad at 40k. I don't know.
Probably. Yep. I am going to cycle, engage. Oh wait, this is the end of the turn, of course. Fuck.
End of
So
command
I
phase.
need to do this in the command phase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine. Yeah, I guess you would have to choose whether you pick up your Umbrellific Crystal or not. Right, is the only difference, right?
Yeah, I'm not doing this, but
I don't think.
and picking these.
Oh, understood. Yeah,
I was probably going.
But that doesn't. Yeah, that shouldn't change it.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. In my mind, I was going for like death wounds because I need to.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely put 6 vehicles in front of your army and asked how much damage I was gonna take.
Yep. Yep. So I just can also just ignore this kind of stuff. Definitely shoot here, and I can do some kind of clapback, maybe.
Infernus Marines finally have relevance. I know it's been a long time. I think I have too many. I think the 15 is like maybe a meme because I don't like. I exposed my whole army and I got to shoot 1 unit, right? And it didn't even matter because I think the Impulsor probably kills most of that unit of dudes, but of the Zangors by himself anyway. So it's like kind of irrelevant, to be honest. I definitely forgot about my opponent's Demon Prince. I just spiked this ginger ale and I think it's hitting me now. But that's
shit,
okay.
I totally forgot about Demon Prince.
No.
You can do the 6-inch deep strike for engage, but then I will sacrifice him basically. So no, that's a no.
Yeah, and he can't
so
6-inch over here because of these guys. They override him, so he could go back
exactly.
here. But yeah, I don't know if that's where he wants to be standing. I think he might die.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, if I shoot this, you get to disembark and shoot at me, right?
Yeah, for a CP I could. If you shoot at me.
Yep. So I need to be basically outside 12 inch.
10 looks good. Yeah, for sure. I don't. The problem is like I don't know what I cut. Because there's no other unit that has the same like.
Yeah.
What am I trying to say? Like, there's no other unit that has the same.
But I do think I need to start doing
sort
some
of
damage.
Consistency, I guess. Also, my opponent knocked himself enough CP that Magnus can't full reroll anymore. So, like, I don't know if he kills my Land Raider this turn. I just get a Land Raider for free? Are you kidding me? Are we bussing right now? How goes it? I did 2 damage to Magnus with a stubber. So far so good. You know? That might be relevant. You never know. I'm going to stop moving my mouse so I stop accidentally zooming in. The best stubber in 40k. Yeah, dude, no. This Invader ATV over here just scored me 7 points. After absorbing 2 shots from Magnus, he ate 1 on Magnus's turn, moved to get engaged, got overwatched, and blanked the overwatch as well.
Nasty.
It was fucking wild, dude. He faded like 800 points worth of shooting and scored 7 victory points. Although my opponent's about to challenge, so I don't know. Maybe it's fine. I think Magnus is probably pretty good with challenger cards.
Again. Okay, 12. Let's see, 3 is 16. Offload 3. 18. All the way here.
Yeah, it's like 27 if I disembark first, or a 27-inch threat, or like 33 if I disembark after it moves. I don't have a way to advance and disembark in this list. Outside of the impulsors, they can do it, but the rest of the list can't.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, the Razorback just like hangs out.
So it's...
if you keep running from the Razorback, he'll feel really chuffed about himself because he's like a tiny firstborn transport that's making Magnus run away. But that's all that will happen. Nothing good to go into Impulsor at 90. Yeah, that's the problem. It's like I want an Assault Intercessor squad, but I would have to cut like the entire Razorback to fit one, like an Assault Intercessor plus Smash Captain, because the strength of the Primarch or whatever it is, the +3 strength Smash Captain is actually kind of a god. But on the flip side, I don't know where I find the points for it. I would have to cut utility, and I don't think I score well enough without it.
Yeah, no charges anywhere. I don't think so. Let's make a little room. Movement.
This list, I spent so long on this list. I spent basically a full day on this list and got to the point where I was so close on points that I don't know where you would cut. Besides dropping an entire ATV, like I basically
yeah, it should be.
I did the thing where you vibrate a container to the point where all of the particulate settles perfectly at the bottom, and I made a list that I don't think has any float in it. The only thing I could do is cut the entire Impulsor or the entire Razorback with the Devastator squad for an Impulsor with Assault Intercessors, or maybe we cut like an Impulsor with Infernus for like a Lancer, but I don't know. That feels like a lot.
Just see with the tip of the swing. And as far away as possible, because I can.
I don't think Magnus is going to kill my Invader on the 3rd try. You don't have enough CP for the rerolls, so I think he's going to live.
Yeah.
What if I just AOC'd out of it? Is it worth it at this point? Maybe.
If I don't kill ATV, I'm going to drop Magnus from my list.
Can't even kill an ATV. Trash tier unit. That's fair. I definitely should have died to the first shot. That was pretty wild that I lived. That was crazy. The Razorback package is at least on the theme. Well, the other thing too is that if your opponent's not committing to you, it gives you this option to like begin the peace trade. Because if you oath, the Razorback is full hit and wound rerolls +1 to wound and on an auto pass. So the average is like you hand them like not including the Razorback's attacks, the average is that you hand them like 7 wounds. It's fucking crazy. So if your opponent's like, oh, I'm just going to give you like a couple shots but not commit to the Eradicator squad, you're like, all right, I'm going to kill that one thing. I'm going to push forward. I'm going to drop the Devastators. I'm going to push the Razorback, and I'm going to vaporize that thing. And now you have to respond to me, because otherwise, if you let me rapid embark and do it again, the game's over. You've given up too much value. That's sort of the idea, is like it gives me an opportunity to punish without needing to use Vulcan, which is a big benefit, because Vulcan's really important.
So you can disembark the 3-inch and you can shoot, so you need to stay outside of this.
Yeah, if you stay 15 away from the transport, I won't be able to hit you.
Yep.
I guess relevant right now is I could disembark. Oh, I don't think I can actually. I could disembark and take the objective, but I don't think that matters if you because I can only score 10 anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. I do like the Razorback package though.
So basically,
when we played the original Battle Company list, which was Firestorm, or which was it was Firestorm Salamanders too, right? We played like 3 or 4 of those, and it was really good.
Why not like this? Then yes.
I remember distinctly, I had a game when I played that list where my opponent gave me a monolith, and 2 Razorbacks totaled it with like no buffs. I was like, fucking holy shit. I don't even think I realized that they had Armorium Cherubs at that point too. I wasn't using their auto flip, which is super powerful. When I go for 2, they're really expensive. They're 245 points. Or 235, I think. The Razorback's like 100 or something. They're really expensive is the problem. I don't think I could fit more than one. 215, sorry, 215. So they're 25 points more than a Infernus unit.
Yeah, like
My opponent's just drawing like a Picasso on his side of the table here. We're doing modern art right now.
Delete some lines.
Oh, there he goes.
I'm not gonna do much about this. You're always gonna stay here.
Don't you dare laser cannon me. How dare you? Oh, you can do it with a sorcerer, that's fine.
Yeah. So yeah, they didn't move him first.
The chat likened you erasing your line of sight lines to modern art being lost to time. We definitely need stronger art preservation efforts to keep our bundle of sticks that we've drawn.
That's what 40K is all about.
Yeah, drawing lines on the table for sure. Listen, if you want to play a strategic war game, I feel like the platonic ideal of a strategic war game is drawing lines on the table. So I feel like anyone who says otherwise is a fraud.
Definitely.
Dropping the infiltrators for cheaper boys is a bit greedy. Yeah, probably. And that only gets you like 20 points, right? Like we could drop infiltrators for intercessors maybe, and that's like similar, but it's only 20 points, which isn't enough really to change much.
Back like this.
I don't know if I have float points actually in this list.
He can move.
I think I'm at 2,000, but I might be at
Mark 3 and F18. Slightly more back.
Apparently, I have like 5 identical Best Coast pairings tabs open right now.
She's standing there, right? Yeah. Should be able to do the movement. 36 on the big. There are no invons on the impulses, right?
Nope. I have the top gun instead of the shield dome.
Yep. And I think these guys are gonna run like a coward.
I think I'll overwatch that actually with this guy.
Yep.
Here is the top gun. Okay, these sustain. Oh, hello, TTS. There we go. Those sustain. It's 4 saves on your armor.
I have.
It's just 2 regular dudes, right? Yeah.
The same.
Yeah.
Yep.
1 damage.
Take 1.
And then all the little guns. 2 more.
Are they strength 4?
Oh, yeah, but you're oathed, yeah. Nice. Let's go. So 1, just the Soul Ripper down to 1. All right. Fair enough. Back to you.
Yep.
I don't think you're gonna. Yeah, I don't have another good Overwatch here, so might as well take it.
Yeah, exactly. This guy here, shooting stuff here. I do have glance. So one guy will be standing on here, I believe.
No, I don't think so. This is like projected pretty far out from here, so if you kill this, I'm not on the objective. It doesn't matter because when I disembark, I'm battle shocked anyway, and I don't score for holding this unless you take this objective, which I don't think you will. Because I can only score 10 anyway, right? I guess you could maybe like drop a Demon Prince and do weird stuff, but I don't know if you're going to do that. You should drop a Demon Prince on this objective right here. You could do it because I didn't screen 6 inches. So you could 6-inch Deep Strike right there. And then you would have the objective, and that would be all yours.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, let's go for it. Magnus will shoot here.
Okay, do you want to do it in your reserves or no?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Yep, Magnus shoots the invader. Get him. I'm not gonna do any threats.
Oh wait. If I put some here, but then again, if you move everything forward, you open up some.
Oh, you should cast rituals too before we roll any dice.
Yeah, definitely. Rituals. Okay. So this guy does have two rhinos here, but yeah. This guy will do ritual. What's it called? Doom bolts on this.
Okay, from the sorcerer.
Yep.
Cool.
It's a big one.
Yeah, let's go. That's the second one you've rolled on a big Doom bolt.
Yeah.
All right.
This sorcerer is gonna do. Wait, do I? I guess I.
This Thousand Suns Rhino is fucking awesome.
Here, maybe.
Whoever made this rules, and I want to have their babies.
Hit 3 rolls in this one from this sorcerer.
Mm-hmm.
The sergeant. 7 plus 1 is 8, so that's the ones. Yep. Let's do this.
It's just to be clear, right? The Mutalith only works if you empower, right? Or if you channel. Instead of baseline, it doesn't. But not that it matters in this case.
Is it the? You mean the +1?
Yeah, the +1 from the Mutalith only works if you roll the 3rd dice.
Oh,
now, right. It doesn't make a difference here, but just for future reference.
Yeah, thanks. Because I played that totally wrong.
Oh yeah. It hasn't made a difference at all. I thought you were just adding the number in case you wanted to channel, but it only adds if you channel. So it essentially says if you channel within 6, you add D3 plus 1 or D6 plus 1 instead of D6.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. There's a couple things like that in the codex. It's like the casting the ritual isn't the same as channeling. You have to make sure you know the difference. It's a weird one, but
yeah,
it definitely helps you maintain consistency on those.
Thanks for calling out. Yeah. Do you mind if I? No, that's related.
What's
these
up?
guys will do the extra AP.
What do you want to do? Sorry?
Just maybe put them in position more like this. No, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Because for the that's too late.
Okay.
This guy extra APs on this.
Just temporal surge them.
Yeah, that's true. 5 and okay, no.
So where is the real one? Sorry, is that here or here?
This one.
It's on this one. Okay.
This one. Yep.
And it was with the aspiring sorcerer. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yep. And now this one failed. And now the sergeant for the extra AP.
Nailed it.
That's 9.
Damn, raw dog. What a loss.
I will channel this one.
Okay.
So but they take mortals. 2 extra AP.
Yep.
They take 3 mortals. Oof.
So I'll just add 2 of these.
Yep.
So if Riro wants to hit and +2 AP on this guy, he's fucked. He'll be fine. I mean, what am I saying? He's going to be totally okay. Everything's fine. We're all fine here now. How are you?
This guy is going to do a temporal search on them.
Nailed it.
And I can restore.
What a boss.
It's D6. It's D6 movement for an extra 6.
Let's go. Fuck, okay.
That's 24. I need to hold.
You just go into the rhino.
things.
You just hop right in there.
Yeah. Definitely. Wait, this guy there. Make some wider angles.
Just so this guy has a tougher time seeing you, is that the idea? Or this guy, I guess?
Yeah, from these guys, yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to roll a 6, basically. Yeah, I get you. Cool.
Yep, so that's all my rituals. Thanks for calling me out, because I totally would forgot.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah,
It's almost like
it's
having an army
basically
ability
my
is good, I
task.
hear.
Yeah. I'm out of shots into the ATV.
Yep.
Big gun. 2, 3, 4.
Dang, alright.
All ones.
Drop 1, 2s.
11, 2.
God damn it, Magnus. Roll a fucking dev. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
What the hell? I fucking save again. Kill me with your firestorm. Please put me out of my misery. Just kill this guy. Magnus.
I'm trying.
I'm begging. I'm begging you.
And I think it's true.
Okay.
All
right.
They are.
Fucking 8 4-ups, 7 4-ups. Easy. That's child's play. All right, he's dead.
Oh wait, these are death wounds as well, because
oh, you chose dev this turn? Okay, yeah, so he's
Yeah.
super dead. Okay, fair enough. All right. Well, good thing 420 points of your army took 3 turns or 3 activations to kill an invader ATV.
He will do his once per game stuff on this impulsor and the aspiring sorcerer and soul reaper as well into this impulsor.
Okay. Is that start of the phase? Does this guy have to determine if he's doing that now too?
Sorry, this.
What's this timing? Is it start of phase? Do you have to determine if this guy's also doing it?
Oh yeah, that's a good question actually.
I think that it is.
In your shooting phase.
Oh, is it? Oh, it's just anytime.
Oh wait, the token was here. Yep. So we use.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
just
and everything.
That's great. Cool. So as long as you do it before you roll any dice, you're good to go. Yeah, that's awesome. That's actually really good timing. I actually had no idea. That's super good. Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
On 3s.
So this is into the guy that doesn't have the reroll buff on him.
Yep.
This is into the red guy.
Yep.
Just one.
Reroll once of the 1 death wound and 2 AP1.
I take the 2 because there are 2 1s, and then the dev wound. I'll just take the dev wound now.
Yep.
On the red one, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Everything in the red one.
Yep.
The malefic curse from the sergeant.
Nice.
All hit.
One more.
Reroll once. Wait, reroll once.
Oh.
Yeah.
So 2 more and a roll and a save. The save goes through. That will put him to 1. Can you do 1 with your Soul Reaper? Damn, that unit popped off.
Yeah. Oh, this lethal. It's actually not what I wanted because of the sorcerer. Strength 6, so 5s, I think. 5s. 2 saves, AP2, ignore and cover.
2 AP2 on 5-ups. Both go through. All right, so he's going to die. I'll disembark. Flip it to me. So the Mutalisk line of sight is this if he can't see through this thing, right? Does it change? Because he can see like this, or theoretically, I guess like this. So I have to pay attention to that for where he can see. Because I don't want to get blasted by a Mutalisk, because I would be in range for sure. If I go here, I don't think anyone... Oh, that's a little bit awkward. Yeah, we'll probably just go behind this thing so I don't get shot by a vortex beast. And nobody over here can see me, so that's fine. I'll probably need to shuffle a guy over here for... probably this guy over here for coherency. Unless, let's see, is there an opportunity if we just eat the vortex beast shot and we go here? It's like a 9-inch charge. Ugh, it's not great. Do we take a 9? 9 with a reroll? I do have a trillion command points. If I randomly hit a 9 out of this, it would actually be kind of goated. Well, I guess this is the line, right? So if I go here with Adrax, wholly within 3, which is like this, it would theoretically be a 9-ish charge. And I don't think the Vortex Beast could see me like this. Does that look right?
Yep. I cannot see.
I have to maintain coherency here, though, which is really awkward. Clipping right now. I think I would have to go 1, 2 here, 1 here. No, that doesn't do it. Fucking 7 models. God damn it. Why am I 7 models?
Yeah.
If I pull back a little bit and then pull forward, can I get it? If I go 3... Nope, that's too far. Nope, that doesn't work. I need... I would need another guy here. Okay, I think I can put them here now. If I go here, or wholly within 3, if I go here, or wholly within 3, okay. Yep. And I don't think the Vortex Beast can see me, right? And then these guys are already shot. These guys don't have line of sight. So I think we're safe. Does that look good?
Yep.
Okay. Do I explode? I didn't roll that earlier. I do. Fuck off. On my impulsor for 3. I played this the other day and I took like 11 damage on my own team over here for 1. And I will roll mortals coming out of the transport on the unit. Oh, and Vulcan. Himself. Yeah, of course. And Vulcan. Yep. Vulcan. Here's Vulcan for 3. Or yes. Is it? It is 3. Ouch. That's awkward. And then here's the unit coming out of the transport. You know what? Fuck dedicated transports. They should automatically explode and inflict maximum mortals on everyone within 6 inches. That's what I think. I don't take any damage. See, that's why. It's not even... I'm unpunished for having this 90-point unit that has 22 attacks that you have to dedicate an entire squad to shoot, and then also my unit just gets 3 inches of movement and when it dies. That's stupid. Dedicated transports are dumb. This is the stupidest mechanic in 40k. All right, back to you. It's a free rant for the chat.
Yeah. Yep.
I hate these things. Why do I have 5 of them?
Let's see if you put them here. So I will shoot this one first into the impulsor, the big one shot, hitting on 3s, 6. Does that do anything? No, right? It's only death wounds.
All rhinos are OP. Hashtag yes, all rhinos. How many? Sorry.
1 save, AP -5.
You can't save on 5. Is it 5 or 4? It's 5. Oh, it's 5 because of the AP, of course. Yeah, I can't save.
Yeah,
just roll
damage.
Just roll damage. Yep.
For that's 8.
I die because of the explosion. Okay. Do I explode again? No. Let me disembark. I got 5 dudes. If I just go, oh boy,
this guy hasn't shot yet.
Lag. Which guy?
This Vortex Beast.
Yeah, he has a really tough time seeing though, right? Because like the line.
Oh yeah.
This. So if I just go here, I don't think anybody can see me. Oh, maybe they can.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, because these guys. So let's draw the line. I'm fine if the sorcerer wants to shoot me, or the aspiring sorcerer wants to shoot me. I don't want to get shot by the regular sorcerer because he's a spooky boy. How about to here-ish?
And I have a on the side like this.
That's as tight as I could make it. So it would basically either be the sorcerer or the vortex. Although the sorcerer, you're in devastating right now, so the sorcerer doesn't have extra range. So if we deploy outside 24, he can't shoot me, right?
Exactly. Yep.
And the mutilith is also
This guy
range
is
24. Yeah.
or I shoot one big shot, of course, but
Yeah, that's fine. So I'll just deploy outside.
Let me read up on the strategy real quick, because is it at the beginning or anything?
The extra range strat?
Yeah,
You don't have enough
it's
CP for
the
it.
command. I don't have speed. Okay.
You have 2. You have 1, and it costs 2, right? For the
I
rerolls
think
and
it's
extra
one.
range.
No, the put them in the different doctrine.
Oh, sure. That's command phase, right?
So it's a command phase. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the command phase.
Oh my god. There's insane thunder items in my room right now. It's crazy. So I'll be outside 24 of this dude.
Yep.
And outside 20. The guys in line of sight will be outside 24 of this dude. So we'll do something like this. Well, you can't shoot us. Okay. And then Rhino didn't blow up, so it's dead. Do I take any mortals? No. Okay.
Fine. Yes, it is what it is. This guy shot. He will do just one big shot into them.
How dare you? Nice.
6, and then
Nice.
yeah, I beat -3.
Could save on a 6, I guess, or a 5. No, I die.
So 1 dies. Yep. This guy do cleanse.
Yep.
For 2 points. And I score 4.
Yeah, so the thing to keep in mind, chat, is that when we're within 12, the impulsors get +1 strength. So all of they have 22 attacks within 12 inches.
That's to you.
Which go to strength 5. With Oath, they wound T4 enemies on 2.
I will be challenger.
With 22 fucking attacks. The Irontail, the Skytail and Stubbers is incredible. What did you say? Sorry.
I will be the challenger this.
You will be. So yes, you will be challenger because I scored that 3 immediately. Yep, that's correct. I think I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. Is that cool?
Yeah, sure.
I'll go to break for us.
Okay,
yeah. So let's take a break for a moment, and then I'll be back in a minute or so.
Yeah, perfect. Cool. I will grab something to drink. Yep.
Cheers. All right, chat. 1 sec. I'm gonna go to a break really quick, and then we'll be back. All right, chat. Here we come. Okay. So start of my turn, right? I don't have anything to do at the end of your turn, so I'm just going to draw cards. Cleanse O-Force. Rhino, your soul is mine. Cleanse and O-Force. Okay. And I'll get 10. I guess. What's up?
I already put down the 10 views. You put it in round 4.
Oh, did I? I'm sorry. My bad.
Yeah, no worries.
All right. So let's do. You have this Demon Prince like vibing in the back, which I don't super love. I think what I'm gonna do is take a battle shock test for Vulcan. He's fine.
Both. I think.
Yeah. And now we're moving, I believe. Yeah.
Don't forget to pick your.
Oh yeah, Oath, of course. Might just be this rhino. As much as I don't want to send Adrax to kill a rhino, I don't have a lot else in the area unless I want to drop a little friendly guy. Can I get... Where's the line to see the rhino? It's like here-ish. That's into a building. It's like probably here-ish. Oh, it lives here now, I guess. That's annoying. There it goes. So if I were to get the Land Raider here... I don't have enough capacity for Vulcan. We could charge Adrax at the Rhino, which feels bad, but it is certainly something that we're allowed to do. Just make sure we kill it. That's like a wild trade down, though. If I Oath the Rhino...
Destroy all art.
Destroy all art. Indeed. I think I will Oath the Rhino. And then I think I will try to get him with the Infernus Marines and the Invader, probably, is what we're going to end up going to do. Okay. I'll push Adrax towards his friends, these Rubric Marines. I'm going to try to do a murder on him, I guess. If I go... These guys will go here, 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 and here. I don't think I'm gonna... There's not really a reason for me to like go crazy with them right now. That seems pretty fun. I guess we could go here in case you want to drop like a Demon Prince in that area. Just make it kind of awkward for you. I will advance the Land Raider. Nice. That's exciting. If I go 18, I could go here. Let me mark where it's at right now, just to do some pre-measuring. So here's 15-ish. We wouldn't be in range, but I could rotate. Could go like this. Which would be in 24. I could shoot my assault cannon at you, I guess.
All right. Yep. Yep.
Does seem good. Sure, I'll go there. I think that the infiltrators are going to advance. So now we have to consider ingresses. So we're going 9 inches total movement. If I stay back here, nobody can show up back here yet. If I go here... Oh, hello. Can you ingress with the 6-inch, or is it only when you in your movement phase?
Only in the movement phase.
Okay.
I think that's in the rules commentary. I believe.
I can never keep track. Who knows what they've updated and what they forget about? I don't know. All right,
And
so that will proc out here. I might drop the impulsor back just to hold down that here, that corner. I'll proxy out this little friendo, hopping on strat reserve like this. I'll just be 12 inches out, or like just inside 12 essentially would be the idea. I think something like this. Could be like that, I guess. Okay. Well, consider that. We could put the impulsor. We could disembark our 5 guys here. 5 guys, burgers and fries. And then pull the impulsor back to the corner to block it. So I think we'll do that. So I will disembark my Infernus from, what did we call this one? Transport number 3. Infernus will go here. And vibe in this corner. Something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Impulsor can go back here, and then the Razorback advances.
Yep.
2, so we go 14. Something like that. And then this impulsor is the real question. He's the real quandary of the day. If Adrax were to rotate like this, could he see anyone? No, he can't. That's stupid. Can I see the Rhino, actually? Oh, he can see the Rhino. I guess I'll shoot the Rhino with him. It's my 1 flamer shot. Let's go. This impulsor will, I suppose... go here. And see how we feel. Okay. We'll do something like that, I think. This guy will come in. Would you like to rapid ingress?
Do I want to rapid ingress?
The cagiest game of 40k ever.
Yes.
I say as I move my entire army to my opponent's deployment zone. He's gonna win at round 5. I'm feeling it in my bones. It's percolating the feeling that he's gonna win on bottom 5.
7-inch charge. It's too far away.
Good game. The Burning of Prospero is the Burning of Prospero. That's for sure.
No rapid ingress somewhere here. I think I will save it somewhere for a drop.
Save it.
Freeze up some space. Yeah, I will save it.
Okay. Shooting easy stuff first. Here's an Invader ATV into this Rhino. Whoosh.
Yep.
Reroll for Oath. Wounds on 2s. This is the Melta, by the way. 2 AP4 on your 6-up, I guess. Nice. You die. Oh, that's easy. Okay. Glad you did all this work.
Yep.
All right. Well, all right. Cool. Good job, Invader ATV. You're the best. So, Force, we score for 3. I didn't need to line up all these shots. So, I guess I'll cleanse, burn, cleanse. Sure. Fuck it. We ball. Charge. Adrax into here. What do we get? It's going to be a boxcars because we're really lucky, right? That's how the game works.
Not
Sure.
no.
Look at idiot savant over here.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go base to base with you, I say, as I roll an 11-inch charge. No big deal. Right. I think that's all the basing I can do. So everyone else just comes in. Goodbye, sorcerer unit, I suppose. Didn't even need to CP reroll on my charge. I am going to die immediately after this, but at least we'll get value out of our Blade Guard veterans. Cool. That's all my charges. I'll choose reroll ones to hit. Here we go. Go get them, boys. Ta-da. I'm so good at Warhammer 40,000, the miniatures game. I should start a Patreon where I tell people how to roll 11-inch charges. This guy might just need to go here just to maintain coherency with that guy. Here's my Blade Guard veterans. This will be fine. The rubrics will be fine. Everything's fine for them. Sure. 19 AP2. Yep.
I think they're all the same save.
Yeah, it should be
including
all
the
fives, I
sorcerer.
think, here.
Well, let's maybe if I roll fantastic. Damage 2.
Damage 2.
Oh yeah, well, that's maybe if I the first roll or only roll 5s.
So there's the
that's
rubric.
already-
Yeah, the rubric's gone and 2 on the sorcerer, I guess. Oh no, that's the rubric's gone because of the spiring. Yeah. Or yeah.
Does he?
Yeah.
Did he take? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So it's so these are all on the regular sorcerer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dies.
I'm so good at 40k. That's my turn, I guess. Fucking stupid address.
Yep.
God damn it. Guess I'll just roll an 11 or whatever. I'll get cleanse for 5 because I did 2 of them. I get overwhelming for 3, and my burn is ongoing. And I'll pass it.
Which guy is burning?
It's the impulsor in the middle.
Impulse in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you get a challenger, don't forget.
Yep, that's true. Wait, I think I wanted to pick up my. Well, let's do
Just casually roll at
I
an
don't
11 on a
forget
9-inch
it's
charge,
on the
just like
burn.
randomly out of
I want to pick up my.
out of nowhere. No big deal. Yep, that makes sense.
This the end of turn, right?
It's end of my turn, yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to reserve. Yeah, nice. The old Trevi classic, yeah. Just roll an 11-inch charge. This is the opposite end of the stupid fucking charge rolls. It's like, oh man, I just get to like randomly boss out a like random charge that I probably shouldn't be getting, but like I could just pick up a unit for free like by doing that. Like whatever, dude. It's so stupid.
Area denial and secure no man's land. It's gonna be only 2. And area denial. How many? I got 3. Recycle is at the end of the command.
Oh, Hippie Hunter paid for a charge or paid for a I missed that. I'm sorry, Ryan.
Do I want to pick
yeah,
these
the
guys?
fucking dumbass
Where
charge
am
rolls.
I?
So like Warhammer 40k is so it's embedded into the philosophy of making games like the resolution of games super random that it works both for and against like the melee player, right? So like not only can you not you are inconsistent whether or not your melee units can get into melee, but it's also inconsistent on your opponent's side whether they can get to as well. They can't play around this. There's no counterplay to your opponent just rolling 12s, besides you just being out of line, right? And unless you're like some sort of half-drunk madman who just charges Adrax and 6 Blade Guard into your opponent's deployment zone randomly for no reason on a 50-50 shot that you might make a charge, a generally losing proposition when it comes to competitive 40k, there's no counterplay to it. It's dumb. It's a bad mechanic. It should be a consistent roll because then you can actually play around it and maneuver around it. But that's not how we play. We don't play a game to have fun and make interesting tactical decisions. We play a game to roll dice and then accidentally kill 220 points of our opponent's army with a random charge I made.
Something.
So dumb.
Yeah. So let's not
did not deserve to kill that unit. I am rolling like a fucking god today. It's so stupid.
To do 4.
Wish it was just D6. What's your charge characteristic? Yeah, I agree. I wish it was a flat number. It's mind-boggling to me. It's like a flat number. Like, imagine if a gun could have like 5d6 range.
For me anymore,
right? Because that's the same thing. I have to flip my clock. Because that's the same thing, right?
Okay.
If you have a gun, why would a gun have random range on it, right? That's like stupid. Like you think about that and you're like, that's dumb. That would be a stupid game mechanic. It's the same with charges. Why do I not know the physical capabilities of my units? Right? Why does being within 12 inches of an opponent make me either do nothing or immediately kill them? Why is it totally random? It's like the dumbest thing. Ugh, I don't know. I get mad even if I'm on the beneficial end of the charge rules. They always make me angry.
No, +1
but they might trip over a rock. I know they might trip. Wow.
Nope. Okay.
Orca gun.
I'm gonna cycle area denial for 1 SP. Attempting target.
I guess this one.
Yep. So that will be a recycle.
Okay, yeah, I'll put a banner on it just in case it's not, but it probably will end up being a CPU. What'd you draw for? Oh yeah, you drew Challenger. You drew Secure Extraction. Or you can move horizontally with your terrain features. That's cute. Oh, Secure Extraction is easy on this corner over here. Yeah, that's probably a 3. Jack from Art of War made a great roll. If you fail a roll on almost anything in the game, you can fail a roll on almost anything in the game and still have impact. If you fail a charge roll with a lack of impact and negative impact, it causes unlike any other mechanic. Yeah, I think that's a really good idea. That's a really good
so this guy and
point.
This
the problem is that it requires you to be so close to your opponent, right?
I want them
if you fail a 6-inch charge, not only am I not doing damage to them, but then they're going to shoot me and then also charge me. So their damage against me basically doubles or triples even. So if I fail that roll, I do less damage and they do exponentially more damage. So it's like a 4x in damage on that single roll because I do literally nothing. Whereas if I'm shooting them from 24 inches away, they'll shoot me back, but they won't charge me
from me anymore.
You better not shoot me with Magnus over there. I'm gonna live. I'll survive. Don't think I won't.
4. You do 4 and then 12. Yeah. So I want to stay outside 12 of the flamer. That's basically what I want to do. But then again, if you move like this, you need to move over 9.
Hey, JM, thank you for the resub, my guy. Appreciate that, buddy. Don't think there's much that feels worse than failing a 4-inch charge with a reroll. Yeah. It's crazy that there's no minimum. Like, if I get the opportunity to make this charge, sure.
Yeah, that's fine. Escaping the flame.
Like, it's a coin flip if I have the CP roll in the bank, which I do. I have 5 CP. So like that's a 50-50, right? My opponent just has to sort of accept that. If you fail a 4 or a 5, hopefully. Like the game just fucking ends. Like it's so dumb. It's such a stupid mechanic.
Yep.
I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. It's also compounded by the fact, here's the other thing too. if you charge and do nothing, then your opponent gets to attack you. So the potential threat of engaging in melee should incentivize you, like should allow it to be a more powerful mechanic. But which I guess it is because you're like your stats are better. But the problem is that it's so random that like
see this guy as well.
There's like so much danger involved. You know what I mean? That it like almost doesn't make sense.
Is there?
Do we battle shock the Infernal Masters unit, by the way?
Like that. Nope.
I don't think it matters, but because you have the objective object anyway. Yeah. So they're battle shocked, but
yeah,
it might matter for Overwatch, I guess.
It can matter for.
Yeah,
that's true. So 6 inch, does it get me anywhere?
Movement plus D3 up to max of 12. Yeah, the problem is that you limit the movement capacity of like really long movement units. So if you say that you're like movement plus a number, then a move 12 jump pack unit always charges 12, which is like too long. You know what I mean?
I think you can still see him right with his staff. Yeah.
Into the impulse. Oh, into these guys? Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, yep.
Yes, sir. You got me.
Shoot here.
People failed 1 inch charge because well, I did that the other day, or not the other day, but like a month ago. I failed a charge where I was within 3 of the target. But because of a wall, I had to move. I had to move 3 inches to apex my engagement range around the wall, and I rolled Snake Eyes, and I lost. I lost the game because of it. I gave my opponent the win. He had misplayed a rule, and he told me at the end he was going to concede to me, but I told him that he should take the win anyway. It was a really good game, but the Snake Eyes was like huge. It was like an 8-point swing, I think, because I think it stopped me from getting assassinate, and I think he held his objective. It was wild, but because of the geometry of how I had to move my base, a 2-inch movement couldn't do it, but a 3-inch move would have. It was crazy. There's an equation that makes sense. I think the best idea is to give units a charge characteristic, which is how far you can charge. And like maybe you can take some sort of penalty to like charge extra or something. But at the baseline, you should know how far a unit can charge. The random charge distances is incredibly stupid. Like I should not be consistently failing like 5-inch charges, you know what I mean? And even if it's like D6 plus 4 or something, right? Like it's fine. And then maybe I can like take a penalty or pay a CP or something to go extra distance. The design space of slow units having a big charge characteristic, in fact, units having a low charge characteristic is super cool and should be explored. I don't disagree. I think that is really cool. Levers that you can pull are always really cool in game design. And having that be a spectrum is really interesting. I agree with you for sure.
Yep.
The only thing that feels as bad as failing a charge of shadows doing nothing. No, I don't even think that shadows doing nothing feels bad because like sometimes you just like shadows does nothing and you're okay with it because you're like my army ability is dumb and I feel bad about it. I had a shadow that did nothing the other day and I was like, fair enough, I guess. I don't know. This is a stupid ability.
6-inch.
Why, hello there, Mr. Demon Prince.
Say 9, then 6, so not want him to be flamed, at least. Let's make some tight angles, because you still have the eradicators on the character, like this, without 6-inch. These guys need to come down. Is there anywhere meaningful?
They can do the action, right? For your challenger in the corner.
Yep.
Ta-da!
Good call.
Look at him go. 3 points.
9-inch. Where's 9? Oh, it's all the way over here, actually. Yep. Perfect.
Yeah, they have a lot of position they can be in.
So
there it is. Look at that. It's even got a button on the map base.
Nice.
That's cool. Thanks, map base.
Nice.
Thanks, FTC people. Just make sure you're not within 9 of me, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
I am awkwardly like slightly smaller than I should be. Yeah, something like that.
Yep.
Looks good. Looking good.
So like this, and then I have the Zangors. I guess
They could also do the action. That's two things.
Yeah, that's actually better because then these guys can.
Yeah.
shoot.
So if these guys go here, they could shoot me. Maybe. This is 9 for my guy, but I think the line to the dude in the back is a little. Yeah, you have the line drawn out. You're good to go. You know what's up.
As only 2 guys can see.
2 guys.
Oh, I think.
Maybe. You do overhang a little bit. You might be able to put a guy here because the disc is bigger than your base. Oh, maybe not. Maybe if you like go like this, does this work? I think you're probably close. Yeah, I think you get 3.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I'm going to survive a Mutalith anyway, so I'm not sure how much it matters. I think my 5 Infernus Marines might be dead.
Yeah, these guys here for the action stuff. Needs to be outside deployment zone. It completes at the end of my turn, right?
End of your turn. Yep. Or immediately, I guess, but it doesn't. The distinction is irrelevant because it still stops you from doing anything. Yeah. So you just do it.
Yeah, exactly. So that will be 3.
Nice.
Get small skew for 2 and attempting.
I feel pretty challenged right now. If I'm being honest with you.
You should be.
Yeah.
Wait, Magnus, do I want him a little bit closer to Doombolt?
Melee stats would have to be much worse if we mitigate the risk or challenge of trying to get into combat. I don't think that's necessarily true.
Change.
Because like 90% of the time you play around it. So right now, like as things are, right? Melee is like dramatically worse than range, right? Because your range profiles, you can amalgamate your range profiles. You can attack a single target with multiples. You don't have like these geometry problems that you have with melee. You can't be heroic intervene. You can't be interrupted. All this stuff. Melee also has on top of all of that the potential that it does literally nothing by failing a charge.
That's a big Doombolt, I think. It's 11, right?
This is Magnus into who, sorry?
No, sorry, the Sorcerer.
Oh, into the ATB?
Is out of range.
11, I think, has a big Doombolt. I had it open a second ago, and then I closed it because I'm a big goober. Survey says... Chat's malding over my 11-inch charge right now, so... sorry. It is... Oh, it doesn't say. Oh, no. Ritual is... 11 up. Yeah, you're good. You didn't roll a 1. Down to 3.
Oh. 5. These guys want let's do the sergeant from the squad to a temple search.
Yep.
Yep. I do have Magnus here as well. Yep. So the Infernal Master do the temple search on this squad. Oh, the sergeant from that squad, temple search on the odd squad.
Ew.
Neither.
Yucky.
I have 2 CP left. Yeah. Yep. The Demon Prince. Yeah, can still see them.
Yep.
The Demon Prince will do the temple search. It's 8.
At least we get it.
Yes, but I will do channel.
Nice. Perfect channel.
Yep, so
look at that.
Will be 6.
You see that, chat? That's what you got to do when you channel. You roll not a double and exactly enough to get the max. Yeah, melee has higher attack volume is the big thing.
Into this squad.
It tends to actually have like kind of worse stats but higher attacks.
Does Magnus always get +1 of channeling as well?
He gets +2 base, so he's always at +2. If he was channeling next to a vortex, he'd be +3, but right now he's +2.
Yep, 8 inch. I believe that's the reroll hits of 1.
Yeah, I think it's it's a 10 up. for full rerolls? No, you get full rerolls here because you are +2. So you rolled an 8, so you have a 10, and a 10 is what you need for regular.
Oh yeah,
good old full rerolls. Yeah.
great. Where's the token?
It's over here. Here's one. Boop.
Yep. Magnus extra AP as well. In the same squad. 4
goes off for
5,
+1. Oh no, it's a 9 up, is it?
The 5 is 7. I think you need a 9. Yeah.
Yeah. You want to empower? Or channel? Sorry. No. So no IP. I guess I have an involved. Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just good if I'm in cover or whatever. Yeah. Who cares? All right.
Yep.
And you're on +1 to wound this turn?
Yep.
Nice. A little bit. Okay. Let's do it.
Oh wait, sorry. The mutalids do mortal wounds at the end of the movement.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Roll that out. So it's just
only
2 rolls on this guy and these guys, right?
Yep. So the first mortal mutal beast, that's D6. Or 4.
Battle shock.
These guys.
I fail, so you don't have to do that again. That's easy. So I'm battle shocked, and I take 4. There's no like funny casualty pulling you can do here, I don't think, right? It would just be these guys. So I'd pull that guy. Okay.
Yep.
And I take 1, I guess, up to the next guy.
Oh wait, maybe if you put a 6-inch, he's out of 6, yeah. So he cannot do it anymore.
Well, you would roll this one first, I assume.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly.
No, you roll the second Vortex Beast. I had thought that was what you were doing.
Yeah.
All right, goes off for
D3.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you're good. For 1. All right, it didn't really matter.
1.
All right, I take 1. Cool.
Yep.
All right, shoot me with 1,000,000 guns and kill my unit.
Enlightened in this squad.
No, don't kill that unit. I need them. What are you talking about?
6 shields. 2, 4, 6. Yep. Yeah, on 4s. And on 3s.
Whoa! TTS. Hot damn. That was a TTS conniption.
How many did I roll?
It should be 4 here. You rolled 2 misses. It was 3 4s and like a 5 or something. Okay. So 4. AB2 ignore cover on 5s. I'll lose 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Yep. I think. Can this guy see? Again.
Yeah, it should be the whole unit, honestly. Are they all shooting here, or are you gonna split?
This guy it's strength toughness 5.
Yeah.
And this guy's strength 8. This guy and the Death Wounds Soul Reaper into the ATV, and the rest into this guy.
All right, let's do it.
And he will use this once per game,
Mm-hmm.
I guess. Yeah. Or if you always see.
So you're out of Sorcerer once per games. The other one died,
Yep.
I guess so. But he already used it, so it doesn't matter.
Trees. This one. Explode.
I'll be fine.
And on.
Oh, reroll ones.
Oh, wait.
Reroll ones.
Yeah.
Good thing you rolled 50% ones. 12 on the.
Oh wait, I get +1 to wound, so I think no. Yep.
I'm super dead.
It's good.
Extra dead.
2 flamers, amount of shots, 3 shots.
This is into the Infernus guy.
Yep. 1 save, AP 1, ignore cover.
Just 1? I take 1?
Yep. Then
you rolled 3 ones for shots? Is that right?
Yep. And then the sergeant is the only thing left. Because Reaper went in the ATV as well. Yeah.
Where's the other flamer guy? Did he die?
I think yes, because of channeling.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
1
death wound on him. So.
I could have survived maybe, but I probably should have died anyway, so it's fine. Okay.
These guys shots. Doesn't really. Yep. This guy will shoot everything into them.
Which one? Oh, yeah, the Demon Prince. Yeah, you're good.
Demon Prince, yep.
Roll it up.
And we'll use his stuff. nice shots hitting on 2s. Rerolling the 1s. Nothing special.
What's the rerolls from?
Because of the.
Your fucking ritual. Yeah, of course. So these are +1 to wound, so you win on 2s, right? So will be 8 AP1s, yeah?
Yes, and these are they death wounds? No.
No, not baseline, I don't think. I'm in cover, right? So I'll save on 3s. I guess I'll order roll in case I roll spectacularly bad. Nah, just 2 go through.
Oh wait, they ignore cover. It is gone.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll save on 4s. So 3 will go through for 2 damage, right? Because you have Arcane Vortex. So kills and kills another guy. Cool.
Yep. And the 6 shots.
Yep. This one does not ignore
2.
cover, right? And it's also not psychic. It's just a heavy bolter.
Strength 5, so on 3s. Oh, and your psychic squads or as character unit. So I roll once. I keep forgetting. AP2. It's his ability. He rolls hit rolls of 1 and wound rolls of 1 in character units. If you're psychic, they get full hit and wound rolls.
I don't have any psychers. So 6 AP1, I'll save on 3s. 2 go through, I'll lose another guy.
AP2, I think it is.
8. Oh, you're right. Shit. Yeah, so I'll take another 2 damage. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he's got a special one. All the other ones are AP1. Damn. I guess he's got the Infernal Bolt in it, so it makes sense.
This squad. So 18-inch, nothing. No. This guy will shoot everything into them. This whole squad. I lined everything to him. So he will overcharge. Does he take damage? Oh, I'm out of shots. 6. 3s, I believe. Oh, wait, I flipped this one.
You're a +1 to wound, so it should be 2s.
As well, yeah.
So 6
saves AP2.
Yeah, just on my invuln.
Cover.
1 goes through, sure. Okay. Fuck.
Yep. The Soul Reaper.
Yep. So should have Armor of Contempted here for Adrax's 2 up. Wild.
You're on the ones.
Yep. Just 1 or 2. Sorry. 2 on 4s. 2 damage onto the Blade Guard.
Yep. Malefic Curse.
Nice.
Oh, full hit roll, of course. Because of the you're on the ones.
2 devastating, right? So I'll add that at the end. So. 2. Probably hit Adrax if you kill me with flamers.
That's 1 save because +1 to wound. Did you roll?
Oh, sure. Saves.
Yep. And then the 3 flamers. Yep. 6. Only 1, AP1. No cover.
Good.
Yep. These guys.
These are the saddest war flamers I've ever seen in my life. I'm gonna level with you.
Yeah. This guy. He has Soul Reaper, so he's not overcharging because otherwise you will see.
Yeah, you're battle shocked. That could be awkward.
Yep. Amount of shots 1. 6, but +1 to wound, so 3 is becoming 2.
You're 2. Oh, you're D6 if you don't overcharge. Okay, yeah. Okay. Here we go on the Blade Guard. Oh, sorry. No. He should be dead, and I have 1 wound on Adrax because there were 2 floating devastating from the last attack.
Oh, yeah, so that's true.
I'm down to 4. Here's your AP. Am I in cover? 2. Yes. So I'll be AP. I'll be on a 3. So I'm okay.
Yep. The Soul Reaper.
Yeah, they changed it. I think it used to be 2d3 if you didn't overcharge. That's actually a big difference.
Full hit rolls.
3s.
6. So on 3s. So rolling the 1s. Yep.
4 or 3 saves on my invuln on a 4-up. I take 2 down to 2.
This guy shoots his big gun into him.
Big laser cannon.
I have to CP. I want to save for Magnus.
Yeah. It's not worth a reroll. I agree.
Magnus will spend 2 CP to get full hit roll, so shoot everything into him.
Yep.
It's
Let me think about strats real quick here, because I believe I can smoke, so I could -1 and AOC.
Magnus has full hit and wound rerolls for the.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like I'm sort of grasping against straws here because if I can burn them home middle, it's like kind of a huge deal. So it is not smoke. It does not have smoke. So I could IOC here. You are +1 to wound, but not devastating. I think I will. I have 5 CP. Like fuck it, we ball. So I will Armor of Contempt. What do you got, Magnus?
This big gun does have Death Wounds native.
Yeah, I know. I'm just hoping you don't roll any 6s. What are the odds, you know? With only 4 attacks, not that great.
Volunteers.
Nice.
Rolling.
Should be 2s here.
Yep.
So 3 damage already. So 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
And then 3 saves, AP2 down to. I'm in cover, right? So I'm just on 3s here.
Yep, I don't think I can see the whole model.
I'm gonna CP reroll that 1, 2, because the other one I don't get cover against. Oh, I rolled a 2 into a 2. Fair enough. So I'm down to 4. All right. What do you get, Firestorm?
I do not CP roll. Oh, that's bad. We want to go once.
Nice, nailed it. Should be 5s here or 4s here. Sorry, 4s.
Yep.
3.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Take 2 damage down to 2.
Yep.
It's all up to a Vortex Beast. Come at me, bro.
Toughness 9.
Mm-hmm.
And with Armor of Contempt, it's now gone, right?
Yeah, armor AOC's gone. Yeah. Yep. Also, I don't think I get cover against this guy because he can see all of me. Beep, 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 beep. Yep. So I'm just vibing. I was kind of hoping that CP reroll would keep me topped up. The blast might be good here. Is this laser or blast?
Blast.
Blast? Cool.
Blast. Amount of shots.
Yep. Oh, look at him go! Look at him go.
Or
2 AP2.
Yep.
2 5-ups. Are you ready? You're not prepared. I'm gonna roll 2 5-ups right here. It's gonna be so good. No, I rolled 2 1s. Okay. Do I explode? No. Let's get my Infernus boys out. It's my last Infernus transport. You have out of shooting entirely, right? So we don't really have to worry about anybody attacking us. We could
charging.
Push it. Yeah, I'm just doing my disembark real quick. Holding this doesn't matter. Doesn't do anything. So I think I will go like this. Okay.
Yep.
Back to you.
Lit will charge into him.
Charge Adrax. Your first mistake.
4.
Should be good.
Yeah.
All you have to do is just go like that. Yeah. I don't think you can base me because of the wall. Yeah. But you can go within an inch for sure. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello there.
Will be in the wall, right?
Is there a way you could rotate? Because if you were here, right? If you go 2 and rotate, could you get me? I bet you could. No? No, rotate all the... You might be right, actually.
It's 4-inch. This,
honestly, I'll give... Yeah, I think that's close enough. That's good enough. Yeah, you're good.
Yep.
Just hit me with
arm,
your big...
it's gonna be...
I can't do any strats or anything, so just do your big swing.
Yeah, you sure?
Yeah, it's fine.
I think it's a damage...
We'll call it my protest against models extending over their base.
Yeah. Let's do the big shield. 5 attacks.
Okay. Nailed it. T4, so it should be 2s. 2? 2 4-ups? Easy game.
Maybe 2.
This is the easiest game of my life. I'm going to succeed both. See, look at that.
Oh.
I'll hit you back, I guess. So I have 5 attacks, no bonuses whatsoever. So I'm just 2s and 4s, 2s and 4s. That's 3 saves, AP2. Take 9 damage. Sure. Fuck. Okay.
9. 5 ups. Take 6.
I hope I never get this lucky again in my life, because I think Karma's was going to come and like lynch me or something.
Oh, time on me. I discard tempting target and secure no man's. Timer was
It's incredibly dumb.
So
yeah, I flipped it to me just for my saves and stuff and my attacks. All right, back to me. I don't have anything to do at end of your turn. I have no reserves or anything, so we're just rolling with it. I'll draw 2 cards at the start. Tempting target establish. You'll be challenger, yeah. Tempting is here, I assume.
Yep.
Sick. Let's go. Battle Shock for Adrax. He's good. Battle Shock for Vulcan. He's okay. Game, calm the fuck down, dude. What's the over-under? We burn Magnus here. I would like to do a big murder on Magnus. That'd be cool.
Definitely.
I can see you.
He's no longer battle shock, right? No.
Yeah, I should. Yeah, I passed the test this turn. And you have no more reserves, right? Everybody's in.
Yep. The crystal, I can still pick up the crystal.
Right, of course. Yeah, for sure.
And the Zangors.
So my
well.
Right, but they have to come off the edges, right?
Yep.
So what I'll do is oath here. Yep, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and keep Adrax in melee. You have nothing on this objective, right? So I'm gonna advance here and see if I can take it. 1 is not a very good number. I would need a 4. I'm gonna CP reroll. Oh, you know what? Valid. That's totally fair. If I'm gonna be honest with you, I think I deserve that. I will run them into this terrain feature.
Yep.
That is my comeuppance, and I will accept it for my army surviving when it's almost certainly should not have. I can't get these guys into the terrain all the way because I rolled a 1. I can't see you there. I could see you if I'm here. Like this, but I am sort of absorbing the real estate that the other guys want to be in. So I think I'm just actually going to go here and just not shoot with these guys, unfortunately. So the line to see Magnus like this is here, right? So if I move the razor back, can I see you?
Yep.
Okay. I guess I'll do that. 12 to here, and then I'll disembark.
Mm-hmm. These are 2 wounds, guys.
Ah!
So.
Yeah, you could Overwatch me pretty hardcore. If
Yep.
you wanted to.
Yes, because these guys in there are 3.
I do have a sergeant who's kind of worthless. I don't know if that changes the arithmetic, but
yeah, even if I kill 1, that's probably better than reroll because there's 2 shots each, right?
Yeah.
So I will Overwatch.
Okay.
I still get +1 to wound.
You sure do.
Amount of shots. Click on. 6.
Nice 6. We rolled average for one time. Okay, not for hitting though.
Nope.
Firestorm, go.
6. On
Level 2.
twos, 1 AP, 2, I think.
Sergeant.
1,
He's
okay.
dead.
Yep.
You got him. Okay.
Yep.
Let me think about where my Land Raider goes. Oh, sorry. I tried to hit the mark. So if my Land Raider's here, and he goes 8, rotate 2. Just like this. Where could the Eradicators go? We're doing this in theory right now. It looks like I could get 2 ranks on within 18 of Magnus, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the blue line's a line of sight on Magnus.
Oh, of course, yeah. So I have to be over here. That's a little bit more difficult. So I could put a guy here. Looks like I could probably get 4. I don't think if I finagled this a lot of times, I don't know if I would get more than 4 if I did that movement. So the other option is that we just disembark and advance them. I have already command rerolled, so I can't command reroll and advance again. If I disembark 3 and then advance, I think we're okay. So I will just disembark, I think. So if I go 3 inches, my maximum is out to here. We're going to put the multi-meltas in the front. Something like this. A little bit farther back. I don't know if I can do this. I might need to go in a big clump in the front here. And then the Apothecary Biologist doesn't matter. His gun's stupid. I'll advance them 5 inches. So we'll go 11. We will go like this. Oop, a little bit farther back, I guess. Oh. Something like that is probably the case. Oh, I have one more guy. Something like that, I guess. What we do.
Yep. Yep.
Redeemer will, now having disembarked all its occupants, will advance 3 inches. We can go 15. Can I touch the objective is the question. If I go, I have it marked right. Yeah. So if I go 4, rotate, that's 6, and then 9 more, I can go here.
Yep.
9 more is like this. Can I see these guys? I think I can, right? Yeah.
Yes, you can. Yep.
Okay, I'll go there. Mutalith. I'm going to advance Vulcan. 6. I don't love the idea of throwing him away, but I don't know if I have another opportunity. So I will advance with him 6 inches. And the Mutalith I can see. Are you inside this thing or no? In the terrain feature?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yeah, touching.
So theoretically, I could see him from like here. So if I ran, what did I roll? 6. I could go 12 if I wanted to. So if I rent 12 like this, I could see you. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I'll do that. All right. These guys you could up down. So these guys will just advance and hide in their little ruin to keep my home objective safe. Because we can't really stop you from getting in my deployment zone anymore. These Infernus Marines will vibe. The Impulsor over here will hang out, and I think that's my movement. We'll go to shooting.
Yep.
I'm gonna shoot this Land Raider at the Infernal Master and his friend. Here's my assault cannon. These are gone. These are this twin linked. 2 devastating should kill the unit, right?
Yep.
Okay. The melt-a-gun guy or multi-melta guys into Magnus. Oh shit, I'm out of range. So it will just be 2 instead of 4. Sorry.
Yep.
I didn't measure that beforehand. Oh no, I should shoot the Razorback first. So here's the Razorback into Magnus with the las cannon hits. Wounds on a 2 here. 1 on your invuln. Nailed it. Stormbolter in case it matters. Just 1. AP2, RB0, sorry.
Saves.
I'll apply fire support on them. Here are the multi-meltas. Rerolling for Oath. I'll use my Armorium Cherub. Wounding on 4s. Come on. TTS. Jesus Christ. Rerolling for fire support. 1? Fuck. Okay.
We'll blank this.
Okay. The Eradicators into Magnus. Here are my multi-meltas hitting on 4s, rerolling for a bunch of different reasons. I'll use my auto flip here. These are all lethal, so 4 on your invul. 3 go through. All right, I'll slow roll because of rerolls. 1, I'll reroll it, so 4 damage. 1, I'll reroll it, so 2 damage, down to 1, whatever. Next one, 3, I'll reroll it because I'm a greedy bastard. 4. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage.
Yep.
Melta rifles. 7. Rerolling. I'll hit. 4s. Rerolling. 3 more. Ooh, lucky duck mags. Reroll. 2 damage down to 3. Or 3 damage down to 2, sorry. Dang! Almost got him. Vulcan's going to choose this guy for my reroll, so I'm going to shoot him with my Pyro Pistol. 9 shots, sure. I am strength 5, so it should be 6s here still. 6s. Oops. Reroll. Okay. All right. Vulcan will shoot you. D6 plus 3 on 5s. I'll reroll. Fuck it. I have a bunch of CP. For 7. Uh, 5 AP1, ignore cover.
5 ups. Damage.
1 each.
5 up. Fill pain. No, takes 3.
Sweet. This Inferno squad will shoot you. It's just 3 guys.
Yep.
This guy didn't have a shot, did he? Oh, dang. You mind if I roll this Apothecary into you?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
3, rerolling. It's lethal, so 1 AP1. You're in cover, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, you're fine. Didn't matter.
Yep.
And then Infernus for 12. 5s. Reroll. Okay. Only 5. That wasn't very good.
AP.
1, ignore cover. 1 image each. Ah, he lives on 1. I hate it. Adrax, I need you to do 1 damage, you piece of shit. Okay. That's everything, I think. I'm not going to score tempting. Oh, I didn't actually consider establish actually when I was moving, so that's awkward. But that's okay, because I think we unlocked this one, which should be fine. Shot. Yeah, that's my whole turn. So I'll just call it. I'm not going to score any points. I'll just ditch these because this only scores and divide this player's turn. I'll ditch establish for a CP. I'll keep tempting, but I'll ditch it at the end of your turn most likely. And I'll pass it.
I will pick up these guys.
Yep.
Yep. Put block on me. Yep.
Cool.
Challenge card. I get 10.
Over the line. You should get 5, right?
Because I lost.
Yeah.
Yeah. 5.
Oh, and we need a battle shock on Magnus and the Mutilate. Oh, sorry, we have to fight. You get to hit me with your big silly attack.
Yeah. The he degrades 5 attacks.
Mhm.
On force now.
Nice. 3.
Yep.
Do
Three
I live?
yeah.
4 ups. Easy game. Maybe I should have AOC'd. No, I live anyway. Whatever. Better lucky than good.
Yep.
I'll hit you back. But I will miss a bunch of times because I didn't hit the box. Here's 1 more dice. Fair enough. Just 1. Maybe 2 on your end one. 3 damage.
No. 3 damage. 5 3-ups.
Do explodey.
Does he explode? Oh.
Cool. All right, Adrex. Way to do insane damage that the rest of my army can't do. Okay. Cool.
I have 1 CP. I think I will auto pass Magnus.
Yep. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. If you move Magnus, terrible things might happen to him. So just keep that in mind. I'll be back in like 30 seconds. Yep. 1 sec, chat. I'll be back in a moment. I'm back.
Yep. I just moved these guys and this guy. Do you want to watch them?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm okay.
Move these guys here.
We almost had glory there, chat, and killed Magnus and the MBB. I think if we killed both, we would have been just like GG. It was a good effort on Magnus. I didn't measure the distance between the Razorback and him. Otherwise, I think I could have positioned this a little bit better. But that's fine. We can re-embark if he doesn't kill me. We're also up like 20 points.
1 7.
What do I think of World Eaters right now? Like in general, I think they're fine. I don't think they're like crazy strong, but I think they're really good. I do think that the spawn and the Hellbrutes are incredibly strong for sure. So as long as we make it so he can't get enough on the objective to take it, we're okay on this. Because if he is able to hold it, then we lose. But
yep, doom bolting and stuff.
Okay.
Demon Prince will doom bolt in the Land Raider.
Okay.
He is going to channel.
Ouch.
That's is that a small doom bolt?
Yeah,
Yeah,
looks like it.
Yep. So first damage on himself for 2.
Okay.
And then in the Land Raider.
10 of 15. I'll take that trade.
Yep. Magnus will do the hit rerolls into the Eradicated Squad.
Mm-hmm.
It rolls of 1. 8, 10, so full hit rerolls, I think.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Plus 2. Extra
yes,
AP. 3 plus is 8, so no extra AP. And these guys are going to do the double move on themselves. And 10, that's 6. This shooting. This guy is going to. Oh shit! He had the crystal. Still have round 5. He will go shoot in this, and these 3 guys basically shoot in this, and the sorcerer will shoot in here, and the Infernal Master and Soul Reaper into this. So Infernal Master will overcharge.
Let me think about strats because they're being cover here. Oh, did you want to roll a Mutalith here?
No, I did not. Sorry.
Okay.
Mutalith first on the Infernal Master, on the Infernus for 1.
Okay. Take a wound. Battle shock. Good. And Adrex. Yeah.
For
goes
1,
off.
The battle shock test.
Was it 2+, right? To do mortals, and then you roll damage. Yeah, it's a 2+. Oh no, You're right.
Yeah,
It's
that's one water wound.
It's
Yeah.
one. You're right. You know what's up. You didn't roll enough. Yep, he's good. Okay, and then let me think about strats here. So it's AP2 here, but I'm in cover, right? Against everything but the
Yep.
Soul Reaper.
Yep.
So you'd have to kill me with only a Soul Reaper cannon. I should have gone on the fucking objective. That was dumb. I will, and then worst case scenario is the Mutt has to shoot me. These guys are shooting here, right? So he's just fucking dead. I will. I will eat it. I'll eat it. What do you got? Come at me, bro.
He is small behind. Yeah, and defend. Yep. Sorry. Yep. So the Infernal Master took 3 immortals because I rolled a 1. I'm out of shots for 8. 6 so on 3s. I flip 1. And so 5 saves, AP2.
5 AP2. This is onto the Vulcan, right?
Yep.
Ooh, I rolled really bad. Well, good thing I didn't AOC here. I am dead. Goodbye, Vulcan.
Yep. Soul Reapers went past. Aspiring Sorcerer first because he has death wounds.
Yep. Nice roll. You're sustained, by the way. Don't forget. Yeah.
Yeah, I did forget.
I'm
most
dead.
Of the time
Yeah, you got him.
Yep.
Cool. Easy game.
These guys shed everything in. These guys in the Infernus, the Enlightened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On 4s. And on. Oh. He will shoot his blast profile in these guys. 4 plus 3 is 7. 3s. And on 2s, 2 AP2 and the Infernus.
I'm in cover, so 4s, 1 dies.
Yep. He will shoot his Psychic in the Furnace, rest in the Eradicators.
Okay.
So on 2s, and on 3s, AP2 on the Infernus.
2 AP2, not ignore cover, right? So I'm just on 4s here.
Yep.
1 dies.
Yep. The rest of attacks in them. That's on 2s. Your character unit.
It's true.
Only once.
T6. So I think you wound on 5s, or yeah.
Oh, on 5s.
So 2 AP, 1 ignore cover, right?
Yep. Yep.
So just on the front guys here. We're okay. It doesn't ignore cover?
Nope, does not ignore cover. Oh, and I get full hit rolls. Is that one? Now I need to remember. They all have shot. They have done the shit. The Magnus will shoot the blast profile and them.
Yep.
And there's big shots in the Eradicators.
I'll AOC the Eradicators here.
Yep. 2, 4 on 2s.
Nice. Are you damaged? Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Just roll 2. Just to roll 2 wound rolls, or 2 hit rolls, because if you pass them, then it doesn't matter. Because yeah, you have rerolls against me.
Yeah.
And you missed 2, right? You rolled 2 2s.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Yeah, you're fine. So it doesn't make a difference. And then these wound on 3s, I think, right? Because you are strength 11. Yeah.
Yep. These are death wounds.
Okay. And then 1, if you want, 2 down to 1, down to 0 because I'm in cover, I assume. So on a 3. I'll use my auto flip on that one, and I'll just take the devs. So we'll take 1, 2. Okay. And then
profile.
Blast into the Infernus. Yep, you got it. Uh, 5 AP1. Ignore cover, so 4s. 3 die. We'll kill them.
Yep. Demon Prince will charge here.
Overwatch. I used my flip already, so here's my... They'll all just be the same, I think, because we're all within 9. Yep. So 6s. Rerolling. Oh! 4 invulns? Okay. That's pretty good.
This is a hit roll, right?
They're lethal. Because I have
they're
an
lethal,
apothecary biologith. So just 1.
1, yeah.
So 6 damage. I'll reroll to see if I roll a 6 here. Because I don't think the extra damage really matters that much. Nah, just 4 damage. If I roll a 6, it would have been kind of amazing, but that's fair. All right, come at me, bro.
Is it none off?
That's awkward.
I don't think so, right?
No, yeah. You needed a 5. Yeah.
Yep.
Because I pulled the front guy, this is why.
Yeah. Maybe these guys for an 11.
10, it's a 10. No. Oof.
Magnus on the Land Raider.
Nope. Yeah, the wall's in the way. Yeah.
Yep. So I didn't see this guy. 1 more unit from memory. Or with your opponent's opponent. Oh, that's lucky. I didn't check.
Yeah, so you got it.
I will discard
Yeah.
Defense Strongholds, and that's you.
Okay. Over to me, and so you'll get just real quick to work out the score. So I'll discard this at the end of your turn. You got your 3, and you got behind enemy lines. You said you're discarding defend for a CP.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Start of mine, regardless of what happens, I'm going to score 10. Right. Cool. And then I'll draw 2 cards. Then we'll call. Good.
I will get the challenger, right?
You will get a challenger regardless. Yep, so that's correct. So I'm up to 14. Yep. I'll draw 2. Click the thing onto me. Secure extent. Okay. Why not? We have to choose a new oath target. We have a lot of really good options, but I honestly think it's... I honestly think it might be the Zangors. Because if we kill the Zangors, they won't be able to get on the objective. We can stop these guys from jumping on. And then as long as we can body block this unit from touching, you can't burn it. And then we are feeling good about ourselves. So I think it is the Zangors because they're the scariest thing. I'm going to go to movement. Let's draw this line. I'm just going to draw the line from the edge Zangor here. It's something like this. Past this is like this.
So stupid.
What's up?
After you overwatch the Demon Prince, I could have moved Magnus, of course.
No, you did it in charge. I overwatched you on charge.
Yeah, it's getting late.
That's why I held it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's past midnight here, so I'm
gonna advance here. Yeah. Otherwise, I would have overwatched you with more dice if it was movement phase. And I think that guy would have probably died. Here we go. Here's the advance from this impulsor. 6 inches. So what we'll do is we'll go here. So this should screen out a lot of area, and we get line of sight to this guy. These guys are going to move. If this guy goes here, that seems pretty exciting. And then we just don't want to be seen by the warp flamers, essentially. So something like this. Yeah, should be good. I might have to advance them, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Let me just move and see how I feel. There was like a universe where I grenaded, but I actually don't think I'm going to, so I'm going to advance them 6 inches. Essentially what we're just going to try to do is make a little bubble so that and this guy should be out of range of these guys to touch me. We'll just basically make it so that no one can touch the objective to do funny chicanery on it is going to be the goal. So even if you get a 6 on a double move, I don't think you'll be able to touch it with these guys. Is the idea?
Yep.
And then anybody over here wouldn't be able to drop close enough is the hope. So that's the goal. We're gonna go to let's see. Oh, I should have it doesn't make a huge difference. Do you mind if I reactive or I rapid re-embark these guys at the end of your turn? I totally forgot. It's up to you.
Yeah,
I don't really give a crap.
Yeah.
So I would just be down a CP. They would be in the Razorback, and then they would disembark the Razorback and move. It's all that would happen.
Yeah.
Essentially. And then this Land Raider will just sort of like post up so it can see you in case we need to. These guys will remain stationary, and we'll go ahead and call that movement. I'll declare a burn action with these guys over here and see if we'll actually end up getting to do that is the interesting question. And then we'll go to shooting phase. This impulsor is going to shoot these Zangors. I have 8 sustained weapons. On 3s, re-rolling. 6s sustain. Wounds on 3s. 5 AP0.
4 die.
Okay. And then the other guns, it's 4 Stormbolters and 3 Stubbers. Rerolling. I wish those ones were sustained. These are 4 more AP0.
You don't see the ones, so 5s.
Yeah, you honestly should be fine on all of them.
Yep.
It didn't matter though. These guys, I could shoot one guy at you, I guess. Which I guess I'll do. Plop. Reroll for Oath. 3s. 2 more. Kills another guy, so there's just 1 left. Cool.
Yep.
These Devastators, the Racer back into Magnus again. Here's the laser cannon. Misses. Here's the Stormbolter. Hits. Nothing. Here's the Devastators. Should get all 8 now. 5. Winning on 5s. Fire support. 3 on your invuln.
Yep. Saves.
1, 2.
Saves.
1 goes through.
One.
Okay. Eradicators. You can get stuff to the middle, so I'm not that worried about the middle. I think I'm just going to shoot Magnus, honestly. So here's multi-meltas. Rerolling. Didn't matter. I'll use my auto flip here. So 2 lethals. This wounds on a 5. Rerolling. Just 2 on your invuln so far. Goes through.
Superior roll this one.
Okay.
1 goes through.
2 go through.
2 go through.
First one,
Yep.
reroll for 2 damage. Second one, I'll reroll it for 1 damage. So we do 3 total. Here's the rifles. It's only 2 left. Nailed it. Reroll. Just 1 on your invuln.
Nope.
3 kills you. Nice.
He dies.
Let's go. Oh, I guess I have an absolver shot into this dude in case it matters. Blam. Lethal. 1 AP1. No, you're too strong for me. No. I'm gonna attempt to burn with the Land Raider. And then we're gonna call that the turn, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. Here you go. I'll pause it just to resolve the last battle round essentially.
Yep.
So I should get extend and I don't only get 2 for secure, so I'll get 7 or 6, I guess.
Yep. I get recover assets, mark for that, and this one. That's 3.
You do a thing with
assets.
18 inches away from me, which you should be able to do with these guys if they just vibe, basically.
Yep.
So you'll get that one easy.
Yeah, and I need to hold 2 objectives. So basically, this guy, if he stands here.
Yep.
This guy can be 80 inch more away. Let's see. This guy. Is 3, OC 5. And recover. Is there any way I only scored?
I guess I score like these. 1,
so
2,
I guess if these guys
3
just stand here
for marked.
They can burn here.
So if you burn, I think if you burn, score max, recover, and kill a marked target, I think I'm up by 2. Is that right? So hold 2, burn, kill marked, recover for max, score a challenger.
Yep. So I'm never gonna win this.
Yeah. Do you want to try to stop my burn? I don't know. It's up to you.
No, because it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, it shouldn't make a difference. It's just tiebreaker stuff. I assume I'll choose like these. You could up down these dudes and just like fucking vaporize a marked target. You get this for free, basically. You get the challenger for free. And then recover if you, I guess like you could just do it with these guys and this guy and oh, you're actually getting him out of actions awkwardly. Not that it makes. Oh, he's fine. So you recover.
Yep.
They do challenger action, recover.
Oh, it can be here. Yep.
And then if you kill these guys as a marked target, then you'll get everything. Yeah, that seems fine. And then like you just need somebody to. These guys could do this action while touching this. It doesn't really matter because I'm not that close to you. You just go here, and you're good. And I think
all enemies,
yeah, but you're fine if you're here, right? Because I can't stop you. They just move them like 5 inches backwards, and then they just vibe on the objective. And then you burn with the mutalith. You do recover in the middle with these guys, recover on my deployment zone with those guys, recover in your deployment zone with this guy, and then kill these guys with these guys. And I think you're good. I think you get everything.
Yep. So this will be the game.
That's I think the score.
Wait, you get 10 more because it's my
objective. Oh, that's true. Oh, I'm sorry. I actually burned this one. Yeah. Wait, did I declare that? No, I burned this one. Yeah, you're right. It's 10 more. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Yep, that's true. That's true. Indeed. Good game, sir.
Yeah, it was, I think, a little too passive.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I think that's probably the case. I was able, I think if you'd come in, because like I didn't have good spots to hide here. If you just like basically banked Magnus back here and just started laser beaming the impulsors back on my deployment zone, you start stranding my infantry, and I think that's really scary. And I can't really I can't punish this very well if you're here, basically. But spending a turn on the ATVs was like kind of the best case scenario for me, because then I just get to put all the impulsors on you and see how it goes.
Yep.
Yeah.
The idea was like going second and then like doing this a late game snatch. But...
Yeah. I sort of recognize, and honestly, I bet I could have played more aggressively. I sort of recognized, I was like, well, if I can push round 2 like super duper hard, and I can start to actually move to your table side, then I think we just toilet bowl the game here. Because your rituals only affect individual units, you can't efficiently kill all of my guys and their transports. So I just get to keep you off primary for long enough for it not to matter that much, even if you get a big score on the bottom of 5. Yeah. Good game, man. I feel like every time we play, it's fucking super close. That was a good one. Also, I think I rolled pretty well. I won't lie. I think I rolled pretty spectacular. Adrax killing this Mutilith Vortex beast was like kind of wild. I did underswing a little bit on my shooting, but like him surviving the melee and then hitting you for like 15 damage was like wild.
Yeah.
That was.
And I still need to learn Townsend's like the all the finesse and special rules.
Yeah, for sure.
What they can do.
It's definitely like not an easy army. It's super hard, for sure.
Yeah, eye ceiling.
Yeah, I mean it's fun though. Like every time I've enjoyed them every time I played the new codex. I think it's really cool. I think with Magnus it's fun because the army ability is kind of reliable. But if you don't have Magnus, it's a little bit awkward because you can just like flub and lose like half your own unit by accident, which feels a little bit awkward. But it is what it is. I wish some of the things like the Temporal Surge, I wish was like a flat movement instead of D6. Like if it was just like 3 inches or 4 inches or something, you could play around it. It'd be nice. The number of times I've seen people like Temporal Surge, channel, fail, roll 1. I go an inch and I lose a Rubric Marine. I'm like, cool. So you die, I guess. Yeah. It's like awkward. I don't love that. But otherwise, it does feel pretty fun.
Yep.
Cool, man. Yeah, I'll put in the results, so we should be all set, and I'll let you go if you got to get to bed.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So thanks for playing.
Cheers, dude. Yeah, thanks for pushing it later for me. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no worries.
Awesome. Have a good one.
Yo, see you next time.
Cheers, man. The big W, chat. We got it. Everyone voted for Salamanders. Is that true? Oh, 6% for Thousand Suns. Man, get wrecked, I guess. Well. Oh, shit, chat. I won going first into Scorched Earth. I just have to abuse fucking broken-ass transport mechanics, dude. I don't even feel great. I don't know. I do feel like I'm showcasing a little bit of how stupid transports are, but it doesn't even feel that good to me, to be honest. This is the best transport detachment in the game, though, so I don't know. I got to burn my opponent's home objective with a Land Raider Redeemer. That's kind of cool. You know? However, how you do it. Whatever. I definitely think I got a little lucky. The Invader living was worth almost the difference. Not quite, but pretty close. Although, in fairness, if I'm down on difference, he doesn't get challengers. So actually, the difference like might have been larger if I didn't get ahead really early. I think not killing Magnus this turn was a little funny, but it's like Grand Coven and he's got all the defensive technology, so it is what it is. Yeah. And then Adrax killing a Mutilith by himself was like kind of wild, but that's pretty weird. Some weird stuff happened. Oh, how could you not vote for the Flamey Boys? I know. Yeah, the Infernus Marines killed it this game. They didn't even shoot too many times, but just having OC2 morons just like wandering around with like pretty relevant ranged attacks is kind of cool. I almost should have maybe even reserved 2 impulsors, but I don't think that I necessarily needed to. I appreciate that I can use the Infernus as an incentive for my opponent to commit into me. They're not too expensive. It's only 170 points for the Infernus plus the Impulsor, and then I can counter hit with the Eradicators. And the Eradicators are horrifying. If you don't have the level of defensive technology that Magnus does, which is a stacked -1 damage, CP reroll, damage blank on top of each other, on top of very good base defensive stats, you just fucking die. And that's okay with me. So, anyway. I nerfed Thousand Suns by not giving them their firing deck. God damn it. Now people are going to like unironically say that too. There was a guy who quit the entire server. I don't know if I want to like be mean about it, but he quit the whole server because I corrected him on servo skulls. I think we'd rolled servo skulls in a round at one point. This is I took it out of the rotation after this interaction actually. But we'd rolled servo skulls And he was like, wow, I can't believe you played Servo Skulls. And I was like, well, it's actually fine because of this thing. And the reason was that they had FAQ'd it so that you disregarded the original card and replaced the scoring criteria with a new set of scoring criteria. And so I said, well, use only the new set, disregard the original set, because that's literally what the FAQ said. And he said, I can't believe the TO would be playing in his own tournament. This is bullshit. He quit the server and dropped the event. I was like, are you kidding me, dude? And now people are going to do that with the Thousand Suns fucking firing deck. If they wanted Thousand Suns Rhinos to have firing deck, they should have fixed it in the bug fixing FAQ, and they didn't do that. So it's clear the intention is that they're not supposed to have firing deck. What the fuck? I don't know. That's so wild that G-Dub FAQ'd them to have firing, or that WTC, excuse me, FAQ'd them to have firing deck. Like, I don't even it doesn't really matter, to be honest. It's just the principle of the thing, chat. I feel like I'm an old man. It's just the principle of the thing. You can't just let people get away with grifting you for an extra 15 cents. It's just the principle. It's not going to break the bank, but it is the principle. That puts us 2-0 with Salamanders, though, chat. Feeling pretty good. I like this list. I think this list is neat. This feels like maybe the most effective Salamanders list I've built, or the most effective competitive list I built independently in a really long time. I don't want to take full credit for it. Somebody won with a very similar version with Triple Furnace Marines, like not recently, but like a couple months ago. And it's been kind of cooking in the back of my brain. Imperial Knights was the impetus I needed to play it, but it feels really good. Unironically, I think this list is actually rules. Anyway, folks, that's going to be it for us today. Yeah, you can find the lists in the video description. It's Trillion and Furnace Marines in Impulsors, plus Invader ATVs, plus a Devastator Razorback, and a full Eradicator Brick and a Redeemer. Plus Vulcan. And that's mostly it. It's like 7 units when it comes down to it. And then a couple Invaders. And a Blade Guard Veteran Squad, I guess. Like the Aggressor Brick. They're so slow, though. Like, the necessity you get within 12 with the whole unit feels really awkward with the Aggressor Brick. Plus, you have to pay a CP. Unironic, I was awkwardly bloated on command points this game, but that's only because my opponent didn't like push me super hard, so I didn't have to spend anything. I usually try to play very conservatively with command points in this list, so having something that requires immolation protocols feels really bad, and I try to avoid it. Anyway, chat, I think I'm going to go ahead and go raiding. Thanks everyone for hanging out with me. I appreciate that. We had some great streams today. Plus a good weekend of Best Armors in 40K. What a wonderful day. It's a good day to be a 40K player, to be honest. Can't run it without the captain. Oh yeah, you do. You for sure need the captain, definitely. The problem also is that, like, awkwardly it advances and shoots, but doesn't advance and charge. So you're like, I don't know, man. Probably too pricey, yeah. I like the idea. The Mortal Wound strat should not be 2, I think, is the problem, in my opinion. I think that they wildly overcosted Mortal Wounds. Maybe I'm wrong, because it is twin linked, so you get rerolls for free, but like 2 CP to do, like, on average 3 damage more than you would normally is stupid. It's just dumb. It only matters if you have, like, really, really strong invuln saves or, like, 2-up armor with AOC or whatever. But it's like, on average, if I'm wounding you on 6s, maybe down to 5s, part of it's that it hasn't been mathed with the current incarnation of Oath involved, right? So, like, if you are... if you're winning on 5s, full rerolls, you're going to hand your opponent so many saves that the devastating doesn't matter so much. I just hit my coffee straw. If you are wounding on 6s, all it does is negate the 4+ armor that your opponent probably was saving. It's just like, okay. So if I'm winning on 6s, I'm only handing you maybe double the damage that I would normally. And if I'm throwing you 35 attacks, like 6s is maybe 6, right? So like I'm handing you 4, maybe 5 extra damage for 2 command points. That's fucking wild. It's so overcosted. It's crazy. If it was 1 CP, that would be a great stratagem. 2 CP on just wildly overcosted. It's too much. Anyway, chat, I'm gonna be live tomorrow. I'll be on Tactical Tuesday. I'm probably gonna try to schedule a game. I have a game scheduled with Dutes on Wednesday. Otherwise, I'll see you over on YouTube tomorrow. I'll probably have a game at some point. I don't know what it's going to be quite yet, but worst case scenario, I'll see you there. Keep it classy, folks. Have happy wargaming. We're going to go raid Filian, who just joined the server, by the way. Who is playing Grand Coven Thousand Suns, so that's cool, against Death Guard. We're going to see how his game is going. Thanks everyone for hanging out with me, and keep it classy, folks. Have happy wargaming. Thanks for chilling with the streams today. And we're going to go give him some love. Give him a follow. Cheers, everyone.